YouTube, what it do? It's your boy KingZayyy back in the stew at it, people. We got a much needed, long awaited vid, bro. I asked y'all on the community tab if y'all wanted it. A lot of y'all be DMing me on TikTok and Instagram asking me, hey bro, where did this clip come from? So I'm saying, so I decided to just put it all in one for y'all boys, right? But Pete, attention to all my TikTok clippers. I am doing a cash giveaway at the end of the month, bro. All you gotta do, bro, is clip up any of my videos from 600 Pound Life and hashtag KingZayyy April content. And that's how I will decide the winner, bro. And the cash prize, I don't want to say, but it's gonna be more than a honey bun. So it's gonna be more than $100. So I'm saying. All that being said, bro, I don't want to hold y'all up too long, bro. Get y'all snacks, get y'all food, get ready, bro, cause this finna be a long banger. Comment a timestamp on your favorite part. And all that being said, let's go ahead and let peep.
I'll just go ahead and start eating right like I should be doing. But then I wake up and I give in right away.
My 600-pound life features
come
no
on, bro. Like you literally be waking and baking. Like, cause you wake up and bake cookies. Come on, cuz. Ain't even like 10 seconds into the day.
I get one of those. No.
Well, with 10 seasons to choose from, we found even more wild meals in
unjustifiably
large
good,
portions. So subscribe if you haven't already for more great content like this.
So I only get up for limited things, really. The main one being to cook. That's one of my passions.
Julian Valentine weighs over 800 pounds at the start
that gotta
of filming,
be the strongest man in America, because ain't no way.
Self-professed master chef, and cooking is one of the few joys he has in life.
I would have to say that my favorite meal that Julian cooks for me, salmon when he cooks it in butter, and then he makes asparagus next to it and Brussels sprouts.
We believe that, bro? Y'all believe my man's be making Brussels sprouts, bro?
He's very good at making meals.
I ain't gonna lie, those don't look like Brussels sprouts. Did you mean Brussels sprouts or bacon sprouts? Which one did you mean?
The taste.
You know what I'm saying?
The dynamic right now is that he makes whatever he wants, and that's what we eat.
Unfortunately,
when the last time y'all think he wanted asparagus? Let's keep it a stack.
All that often, and Irma even says that they basically eat whatever Julian feels like cooking on that particular day.
I wait until around 12 o'clock to eat lunch, and then I'll snack until dinner.
That's lunch
but I feel the best meal of each day is usually the first.
Let's give it a stack of pancakes since that's what he like, bro.
Breakfast. You know, pancakes, bacon, eggs, that sort of thing.
No, bro. Like, bro, why is your bunion so big, bro? At that point, your wife might as well, when she walking through the kitchen, she's supposed to smack you on the cheeks, bro. Like, come on, twin. Can't he call you twin? I can't, because you built like two of me. But
Julian also says that he has lunch at noon and keeps snacking from then until dinner.
Everything is such a struggle. It's just painful to...
Did bro just fall out the bed?
As is the case,
and why is the cameraman not helping? Cameraman in the back, like, hold on, no, bro, y'all gotta understand, bro. Cameraman in the back, like these, bro.
Move around right now.
As is the case with most stars of this show, even the most basic of daily tasks can lead to extreme pain and exhaustion, and David is no exception.
My back hurts, my knees hurt, my feet hurt. The only thing that keeps me going is...
But your stomach don't hurt. Once y'all the PP ain't say his stomach don't hurt. He got Limitless Belly Hall of Fame.
Exercise of walking around has
he don't get full at all.
And he needs to make multiple stops throughout the trip.
After being pushed to my limits, I usually need something immediate.
Hi, can I get 2 number 4s?
Come on, bro.
Let me get one more.
Dog.
Double.
You couldn't just get a Gatorade or something to hydrate you, bro.
Says that he needs something to
McDonald's. What is this, Burger King?
Makes a pit stop at the fast food joint on the way home.
And he out of breath. Bro, stamina gone. The Gatorade symbol next to your name, bro. Like, bro, just go ahead and hit the Gatorade facility, bro. At this point, you got to, bro. Like, go drink a Gatorade, please, bro. Please.
I'm scared that David doesn't have an internal motivation.
At this point, Robin comes over and brings a whole smorgasbord of food and drinks just for David. It's typical fast food fare.
David, I'm gonna call you BBB, bro, because you got the beanbag build, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hold on. No, like, not even on no troll.
Just for David. It's typical fast food fare, and it's just...
Bro, look, bro, I'm gonna show... All right, y'all see him, bro? Hold on. Where Google at, bro? Come on, bro. Can somebody spot the difference, bro? Like, let's keep it a stack. Let's not lie, bro. Let's not lie. I'm gonna call you Triple B, bro. Triple B. And I'm not talking
It's
about
the
Big Baller
insane
brand.
portioning that earns it a spot on this list.
Food is more than just a pleasure. It's my reason for existing.
Here we go.
Can't wait for
the running back, bro. The ad just interrupted.
Insane portioning that earns it a spot on this list.
Food is more than just a pleasure. It's my reason for existing.
That's crazy.
I can't wait.
Reason for existing is crazy.
That will make me forget about all the misery of my life.
How many eggs is too many eggs? Trick question. There's no such thing.
What
At
a
least
pound of
with Dolly. While
cheese,
cooking
bro.
breakfast
God,
for her and her
dog.
best friend, Dolly uses 15 eggs just for the two of them.
Oh my God, Dolly.
I'll take an Italian cream one too.
What is that a missile?
Have that.
Who gave her a missile? Oh wait, oh no, that's an oxygen tank, ain't it? Did she steal that from the submarine? Give it back!
Get more fruits and
Give it back! She scratching her head like she ain't never seen fruits and vegetables before. Come on, huh?
Is clearly dismayed at the food she's buying.
Dolly's food addiction is sad if you really think about it, because that's been like a best friend most of her life.
While her mother is frustrated, she admits that her daughter is battling addiction and that it's truly heartbreaking when you stop and think about it.
It lives on, and she wonders.
Yo, bro, I'm not trying to be mean, bro, but like, how the you think with no ass? How the you think with no ass? You got a smooth back. Like, come on, bro. The math ain't math. That don't even make sense.
I will not let that happen to my daughter.
Later on, Dolly herself admits that she has a problem, and we all know that the first step to beating addiction is admitting that you have a problem.
But was she admitting that? What the?
What would you like for breakfast, darling?
Ryan, age 31.
Buddy, what is on your belly? You're practicing the new sport, balancing Kool-Aid on your stomach?
This morning, Tammy makes Ryan breakfast, and this morning, Ryan wants a lot to eat.
A couple breakfast burritos, some sausage and bacon, and a bagel.
Sausage and bacon?
Yeah.
Bagel, cream cheese?
Extra cream
This is
cheese.
a lot of food.
Don't forget it.
Is on the list isn't because of the food itself, but rather the way Ryan
This is
describes
crazy,
the
bro. These
process of eating.
beanbag builds is insane.
And I never
Like, he look like a blue beanbag, do he not? With legs and hands and arms attached.
By the time that I finish the meal that I'm eating, I'm already thinking about the next meal. Like when I'm eating breakfast, I ask my mom what we're having for lunch.
Later on, Tammy brings home some takeout, and you can see just how much Ryan eats compared to the rest of the family.
But it still does depress me at times. The fact that I'm 31 and living with my mom. So I just eat to forget about it and not think about it.
Boy, you need to get your motion up. And I ain't talking about money motion. You know what motion I'm talking about, Bobby, whatever your name is.
By my count,
get your physical motion up, gang, before we worry about moving out.
Endless supply of sauces and or soups, while Tammy and Leroy only have a single container apiece.
Coming out of the basement is probably the hardest thing I do all day.
Queso!
I usually only go up once.
Queso!
That's it.
No, they got queso!
Parents' basement and heading upstairs might
He do be swimming in that basement. Wait, did he say? Wait, hold on. Did he say he come out one time a day?
Coming out of the basement is probably the hardest thing I do all day. So I usually only go up once. And then when I go back down, that's it for the day.
After leaving
Queso, he only go down to the basement to stream.
His day by ordering breakfast.
No.
Like a lot of breakfast.
What can I do for you?
I got a pretty big order, so.
Oh, what's your order,
Queso?
Queso?
I'm gonna get the lumberjack slam pack. One of those ultimate omelets. The cinnamon roll pancakes.
Anything else?
The double moons over my hammy sandwich. And then to drink, I want 2 chocolate milks.
That's where you getting all that energy to stream. There's no way you should be able to stream after eating all that, bruh. You need to slow down.
That's because it is.
What's your 4-plate finishing build?
On the counter.
Chinese tonight.
His mother and father
sat there until dinner?
Food for dinner at the end of
Are
the
you
day.
serious?
As you'd expect from a man that can eat that much breakfast, he has a little bit more for dinner than.
Well, by the time he finished dinner, I guess it was dinner time.
It's my comfort and my addiction.
Most of the entries on this.
Is she
when it comes to food,
she's sitting on a rose toy? Why is she making those faces?
My comfort.
Is that what food do to her?
Most of the entries on this list are about the quality of food being eaten rather than the food itself. Bianca throws a wrench into that with her dinner plans, but let's start with breakfast.
Baby, there's some more pancakes left.
No, ain't no more. You ain't getting no more.
No, you ain't even finished your pancakes yet. Yeah, slow down with your 2-plate finishing build, bruh. Like, eat that first.
Bianca lives with her boyfriend Ramonte, and the two have
You the type of shorty just stay with 2 plates, no matter what meal it is. I need 2 plates full. No cap. Hey, what little bit? No, she not. The baby 4 pockets full, boy. She is 2 plates full. What did you say?
Normal enough.
No cap.
That won't be the case for dinner.
2 p.m. What are you talking about? 2 plates
Monte's
full.
back on the stove making, well, I don't even know what you would call this. He starts by removing garlic bread from the oven and putting it at the bottom of the plate and pouring some spaghetti on top.
Girl, I know you want to put it in hot sauce too.
No, I don't want no hot sauce. I want ranch.
Cap,
Apparently
put the
that's
hot sauce
dinner.
on the.
She
What did I
seems to
just
like
say?
it, as they have 2 very full plates.
2 plates full. That's your new name, shorty.
While her
Don't
2
forget
children
it. 2
eat
p.m.
Considerably less.
There isn't a moment where I'm not craving something to eat. No matter what I'm facing, food will make it better.
Nathan
Yo, this is
begins
crazy.
every day by making breakfast, and you can see that he's loaded.
I ain't
up.
gonna lie. Tell me why he's stepping up
It's like
crazy
I'm feeling
though.
relief from whatever
Oh, we got another 2 p.m. member. Oh, we got another 2 p.m. member.
I have going on.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. I might need to get me a fat girl that know how to cook, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, this look delicious.
Even though a meal
This
like
look
this will
delicious.
make me really
I need to
full,
get me a 2
I'll
p.m.
keep
girlfriend,
eating
bro.
and eating.
Real
The
talk.
former theater teacher makes 2 whopping plates loaded with
2 of them
sausage,
things. No
biscuits,
cap.
eggs, and bacon.
Hey,
Hey,
thank you for picking up the food.
welcome.
His wife Amber brings home takeout for dinner, which isn't bad on its own,
Dude.
but she does talk about how much is
Look at the dog. Even the dog can't believe it, bro. Dude, look at the dog. Y'all gonna
feed.
He would eat his food. He would eat an appetizer. We would have a dessert. He would eat my leftovers. And
He'd eat the dog's food.
would make me just absolutely just disgusted. When Nathan decided he didn't want to try and lose weight anymore, I told him I was disgusted with what he was doing. And I basically told him he was an embarrassment.
What? So, bro, how you gonna talk crazy to your boyfriend when your wrist bone done slid all the way down to your elbows? I can't find your elbows. And you talking crazy to your mans? Like, I ain't gonna lie. No. You don't deserve the right to ever talk crazy again to him until you show me some progress. How about that? Maybe how about you show your husband, hey, if I can lose weight, you can do it. See what I'm saying? Like, this, like, come on, bro. Like,
I
the
told him I was disgusted
hypocrisy
with
is
what he
crazy.
was doing. And I basically told him he was an embarrassment.
Shawty, both of y'all together, I'm gonna chill.
I don't love the way my body looks.
Neither do I, my boy. You know, I'm about to watch the rest of the video like these, bro. Neither do I, gang.
It's hard to deal with everybody scrutinizing me.
Season 11 of My 600-Pound Life is officially here, which means that we have even more patients eating some more unholy abominations they call a meal.
Food fulfills me. It fulfills empty voids that humans can't.
Bro, no. Bro, alright, I know, bro, I know this is try not to get canceled, bro, but there's absolutely no way she has a kitchen in her room, bro. Shawty had done took Wake and Bake too serious. Cuz Shawty got a whole bakery in the room.
We've already covered a lot of wild food combinations on the channel, but today on Plot Twist, we're back with
I thought I was finna see
even more
I thought the
craziest
beanies
meals,
was finna
most
get
of
the
which
flopping.
come from the latest season. So subscribe if you haven't already, click that bell, and let's dive right into it.
I did go to culinary school, so
Same
I
way
do
they
know what
finna
I'm
dive
doing.
into these
But she,
meals.
of course, still treats me like a little kid. I've been living with her off and on for 31 years now. So I guess it's normal for us getting on each other's
But at
nerves
least he
at
can
this
still
point.
walk.
Let me do that.
Gino starts his day off with some breakfast, but his
Okay.
mom wants
What
to
your
cook the
breakfast
eggs.
looking like?
First off, we saw Gino put a lot of eggs into that
How
pan for
many
just
eggs
the
he
two
put
of
in
them,
there,
but
gang?
he's so unhealthy that the simple act of standing up is making him short of breath.
That boy sweating. He got the Gatorade symbol next to his name. He got a
Obesity
refuel.
does run in the family. 'Cause I
Oh,
was
man.
heavy. My mother was heavy. You know, my grandfather was heavy.
Look, I'm not saying that genetics don't play a role in your size.
It
They
does.
obviously do. But do you know what else might lead to weight gain? Eating.
Oh, we found another 2PF member. If y'all ain't watched my last video, 2PF stands for 2 plates full. There's certain people on this show, they can't, every meal they eat, they gotta get 2 plates, bro. 2PF is their game. They might as well get it tatted at this point.
I can't emphasize this enough. All of this is just for the two of them.
Food brought me comfort. And if I have to say, that was
hey,
probably
do look
when
good,
eating
though.
for
Can't
me
cap. This
became
not even
something
it's not
bigger
even
than
a
just
crazy
filling
meal
up
so
on food.
far.
It became something I needed
Little
in
heavy
order to feel
breakfast,
better
you know,
emotionally.
skip lunch.
Wow, that is a loaded plate. In addition to all the sausages and eggs you saw earlier,
I've seen worse
Gino's
on
also
here.
got some very, very thick slices of French bread, which might just somehow have more calories than the rest of the food he's eating.
And we're finally here at Dr. Now's to hear what he has to say and to hopefully get his help losing weight. I'm a little nervous because it's been a long time since I went and weighed myself. I don't want to see into a huge.
I'm giving him like 500. 550.
Increase in my weight. I think it's over 600.
Damn.
Your weight is 684.
684? Yeah, that's a bit over 600.
Yo, chill, commentator.
Gino knew it was gonna be a big number, but I don't think he was expecting that.
684.
Damn, that's a pretty high number.
Damn, is indeed
Dr. Now
right.
is going to tell me. They might just turn me down flat.
All those sausage and eggs added up, and Gino's afraid Dr. Now might not even admit him to the program.
Month 12. Oh, he lost some weight. Gino current weight 422. Ooh, see, I ain't gonna lie. You can never, bro.
The good news is that this
it might sound like I be hating, bro, but you can never disrespect somebody that's losing weight,
joined
bro.
him on his weight loss journey,
Literally.
and together they
He
helped
lost
each other
200
lose a
pounds.
ton of weight and started living healthier lives.
I'm very grateful that I'm as mobile.
What? I keep pausing, bro.
As I
What
am.
is you about to do with this stick, bro?
But I'm scared that it's getting to be less and less.
You gotta turn on the light.
Over the last few months, my walking ability has decreased more and more, and that scares me.
Despite his size, Wes can still move around, but it's becoming harder and harder for him to even walk.
On a bad day, just
my
the physical
God.
act of carrying all the weight on my stomach, while my lymphedema is tugging me down, creates a pain that is so intense, I want to pass out.
Simple act of walking
Bro,
to the
carrying
bathroom
around
gives you
the dump
that much
truck of
pain.
death.
That's not a good sign, Wes.
Mainly, I'll just kind of sit and think about what I'll order for breakfast.
What's your breakfast? Yo,
especially the
yo,
first time.
chill. No warning.
So exhilarating.
Well, I think I found the source of Wes's pain. Look at that plate and that container. He ordered all of those, and he lives alone. So is he gonna eat all of that?
It's hard to deal with everybody.
Queso, what is you doing, gang? Did we catch you lacking again?
I can always rely on ordering through the app on my phone. I don't enjoy clothes because clothes can be quite restrictive.
I feel that.
I do what I need to do to be comfortable. There's never a limit to how many breakfast burritos I can eat after my morning shower.
Wes says there's no limit to how many breakfast burritos he can eat, and judging from that clip, I believe him. By my count, there were at least 7 on his plate, and I'm pretty sure there were still some in the container that I'm sure he ate off screen.
Breakfast burrito, bro. Say, just give me all you got at this point, bro. Bro wearing a.
I gotta go outside.
Come on, bro.
I can't do this
Bro
anymore.
wearing a 10
Later on, Wes and his father go to the local market, but Wes needs to head back to the car because he just can't stand anymore. So his dad finishes up the shopping, and I wonder what he got him.
It's very hard for me to admit I have a problem because it's like any addiction. Your mind creates the addiction, and then you use that as an excuse to keep eating.
Oh no, it looks like his dad is seriously responsible for enabling Wes because look at all that food. That's 5 slices of toast, bacon, and I can't say what's in those cups with 100% certainty, but I think 2 of them have
No, hold on, bro. Chat, I want y'all to peep,
Can't
bro.
say what's in.
I bet y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, in his head, he's eating healthy because he got this weak ass vitamin water chilling, bro. As long as he can eat 5,000 calories a day and have a vitamin water next to it, he feels like he's doing his part of eating healthy. I'm telling you, bro.
In those cups with 100% certainty, but I think 2 of them have mac and cheese and another is just loaded to the brim with some type of dipping sauce.
Okay. To take a shower takes so much energy. Oh God. And you know I'm hot.
Bro, y'all not gonna see it because I'm gonna edit it out, bro. But dog, I just seen Lasagna naked from head to toe, bro. I don't understand why TLC doesn't give me warnings before they show me these things, bro. But like, dog, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't need to see that today. I need to just go meditate, bro. We gonna finish this video, bro. But like, come on, bro.
Eggs, bacon.
I did not need to see lasagna like that, bro.
Biscuits or, toast, something like that.
Well, that doesn't sound like the healthiest meal, but maybe with the right portion sizing, it could be a decent breakfast.
When I eat,
I've seen everything,
it takes the
bro.
stress away. That's what I do to help me cope with things.
I need a roller cart.
Right.
We gonna have to get one.
Before she came in with those 3 extra plates, I wasn't sure this was crazy enough to make it on the list.
Homemade buffet, a homemade Golden Corral.
I know that the food is unhealthy and it's not.
Oh my goodness, dude. It's not how many eggs you want. Nah, Shawty made about 8 eggs and just gave her the whole pan.
Not good for me.
Oh my, this look delectable though, but it's like a, come on, bruh. We feasting for breakfast. I get it's the most important of the day, but come on, huh?
Change it.
Let's break this down for a second. Latanya has plates loaded beyond capacity with bacon, scrambled eggs, waffles.
She a 4 PF member. I see 1, 2, 3, 4,
and
4
biscuits, and I can't completely make out what's in the bowls, but I'm pretty sure it's not good for you. I'm not exaggerating when I say what she's eating right now could feed a family of 5.
I'm doing something that I like. Once I get inside, I be in the store for hours because I don't know the next time when I'm gonna go.
Hours in the supermarket?
Hours.
No, that can't be good.
Hours.
Get the strawberry ones too, them different. The one, the chips over here.
So they go ahead and get one of everything in the stove, bro.
Eggs, bacon, turkey
bro.
bacon.
I be blaming, you gotta think, bro. You really do gotta blame him though, bro, because he the one allowing her to get this food where he can put healthy snacks inside the grill.
Macaroni and cheese.
We can't see the specific products they pick out, but you can tell by the general items they use and the shape of the boxes that just about everything they selected isn't exactly a part of the Weight Watchers program. And look at that cart. It's literally overflowing with junk food.
The food, it just feels so good, you know? It takes the pain away.
How?
It's been my friend for a long time.
Don't it bring
that
you
is
pain?
A lot of food.
Don't it?
And we can see
like,
Lasagna made a plate that appears to be just about every item.
I know this is not all for her, bro. Say you swear. Say you swear this whole little is for, bro. She's already got Thanksgiving to herself. Like, come on now.
They're combined into one. Honestly, I don't think I can break this one down. That is just an insane amount of food and I don't want to deal with it.
I can get dressed fine, but I feel like things are...
Bro! Again, bro. I gotta edit it out, bro. If I see one more person's auntie naked with sensor bars, bro, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it, bro. I got it, bro. Y'all just making my job so much harder, bro.
When I know it's time to eat again.
Oh my goodness. Backshot sound like Chirac, don't it? Sound like the 4th of July. Sound like the AMP fireworks.
Not a good look. The physical act of her repositioning herself on the bed is apparently agonizing. But all she can think about is food.
Buddy right across from me going crazy.
You ready for breakfast? I am.
What you need me to get?
I want to do bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches with some pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls. Okay.
Bacon, eggs, and cheese. That's not so bad.
This the one with the kitchen, bro.
But
go to
pizza
the left,
roll.
bro. Go to the left. 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 Go to the right.
For breakfast, really?
Oh man. Yo, kitchen right next to your bed is crazy.
That humans can't fulfill.
Oh wow, Sayrita is going heavy on the bacon there. I mean, the entire pan is filled to the brim.
But she's chefing up like she Gordon Ramsay or something.
More bacon than bread.
When it comes to looking at my refrigerator, like, oh, I'm eating out of every one of those snacks.
And just in case
she gotta
get
at least
would be
when she go to the stove.
Y'all
know how y'all parents never let y'all open up 2 boxes of cereal at the same time. She gotta get one of everything they bought from the grocery store. Snacks. We know what you
Meal-wise,
we know what you want, shorty. You ain't have to tell us.
I eat twice a day, but as far as snacking wise, that's every day, all day, constantly.
Well, we've seen.
I like that she honest though.
Like, I wonder
she
what
honest. She not trying to hide it. Talking about, well, I barely eat. I don't know how I gained all this weight.
How about these right here?
Oh, you know that's a yes.
Mini barbecue. I
So,
like those.
did you even have to ask that, twin?
Cheese balls. I like cheese balls.
Oh, of course.
That entire basket is filled with nothing but chips, cheese balls, and
ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm the cashier, bro, I'm not ringing her up, bro.
But they
at
usually
this point,
at least
that's low-key murder if you really think about it, bro. If you see somebody fill their basket up this high, bro, and you see they that big, and you still can ring them out, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you might be the devil, bro. Cause you know what you doing. You know what she finna do when she get home.
Apparently though, not Sayrita.
At times it is very hard for me to stop eating. Like I hit these points where I will indulge in something and my stomach will start.
Look at the demon himself, bro. Look at him. Look at with a smile on his face, he finna ring her up.
And
the cashier dead.
So the basket on the cart apparently just wasn't enough, as they have a second cart, and that one also seems to be filled to the brim with junk food.
Me and Ashley are going to drive to Houston.
Finally, somebody that doesn't start off naked.
And her mom is going to keep the kids for us until we get back.
Doug and his wife are off to see Dr. Now, and it's clear they're taking this seriously if they're leaving the kids behind for the entire trip.
I don't know what to expect, but all I know is I'm committed to do whatever I have to lose the weight.
What is he?
Come on,
what is that? A moon
pie?
pie?
All you want to do is lose weight. You've tried everything, and yet you're
Bro,
stuffing down
smashing that
before you
moon
go
pie.
to a weight loss doctor.
God,
that might not be the best idea.
I'm gonna get a triple meat, triple cheese, triple bacon.
Triple everything. Matter of fact, just give him 3 of everything you got.
Large sizes.
And now you're going for fast food. Look, I get it. It's hard to eat healthy while you're on the road, but you don't need to make everything large.
Everything triple large, bro.
Triple meat, triple cheese, sir.
Triple meat, triple cheese, triple burger, triple
triple meat, triple cheese, and triple bacon. That's more calories than I would eat.
Triple double, bro. God dog. Bro, it's going to triple double with a burger.
Important to me.
Is that the same weight we just seen, or I'm tweaking? 684. Is that just a common weight?
Yeah, that's quite a big number.
Yeah.
I'm a little shocked.
Triple the
right
size
now.
he used to be.
That's a lot higher than I thought. I'm almost
triple
700
the size he
pounds.
thought he was going to
You
be.
can see that number shocked Doug to his core. Who knows? Maybe this was the wake-up call he needed to change his ways.
Hopefully.
I think it's probably been hard for him to cope with stress in general and not turn to food. So I'm counting calories now to make sure we stay.
There you go,
within the
W
diet.
wife.
Well, that's a good sign. His wife Angie is counting calories for him.
Our game plan at this point is
like a little
with the
cooler portion.
measuring and the calorie counting.
got them
He'll help me
little
count
food scale.
calories, but I do all the portion control.
I'm not sure if sausages should be on that plate, but at least the portions are
I'm saying, it look like
Dr.
good
Now
portions.
wanted me to lose 50 pounds.
And he walking though. I
and
can
get
respect
under
it. He not.
634,
Cause once they get to the point where you gotta have a
but I really
wheelchair to
have
walk,
no idea
that's when you know
if
it's
I'm even
too
close
far.
to that.
Too far gone. Did this nigga just gain weight? What was he before, bruh? Wait, total weight loss 28 pounds. What? Did he lost 28? I swear on everything he. Okay, I might. Hold on, let me chill. W weight loss, gang. W weight loss, bruh.
Oof. That just goes to show that portion control isn't everything when trying to meet Dr. Now standards.
I'm actually excited to get on the scale today.
Okay, he excited. That must have meant he went crazy.
Because I can feel it and I can see it. The only question is if I got.
Oh yeah, he definitely lost a little weight for
Don't worry,
sure.
you guys. This one does have a happy ending.
Yeah.
I'm making really good progress right now. And I
What you
really
at?
hope
What you
I
at?
got under
Let go-
480 pounds.
I think
and
you-
the
I
doctor
think you
thinks
about
I'm
maybe
a good
500
candidate
even.
for skin removal.
Ooh, we gotta clap it up, bro. Like I said, bro, we ain't shaming nobody, boy. If you on your stuff, you losing weight, I'ma clap it up for you every time. No cap. Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Okay
look at that
then.
weight loss. It took him a while.
God, dog. Why you, bro? You.
That's awesome.
Just look at all that weight loss.
I understand you lost weight, but bro, do I gotta call CPS on you, buddy? What? Why? What? Yo, like.
Took him a while.
Did you just grab Shorty by her back and then pull her up, gang? What you got going on, Timmy?
My whole life revolves around food, and I'm constantly thinking about it.
Oh, we know. You didn't have to tell us that.
Before I got into my 600-pound life, I always wonder how people can get that big in the first place. Well, after seeing a few episodes, that mystery kind of solved itself.
I want to say I can't blame it because I ain't gonna lie, this food low-key look bust,
wildest
though.
ways to eat a
But
meal.
still,
We've covered plenty of crazy
come on,
meals so
bro.
far, but there's
Does
just
he
so
have
much
a
to talk
whole
about.
pot
We
of
had to make another
lasagna to
video. So
himself?
subscribe if you haven't already for more content just like this. Click that bell and let's dive right into it.
I can still get up and get around if I have my walker. And my big job is to cook and make the big meals for the family. So
Okay.
it can be hard.
W
but
family,
the thing
man.
I do every day is I get up and I cook.
Hey, you can't even lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you ain't
Isaac
big, I
begins his
can't even
day
let you
cooking
cook
the
for me, bro.
family,
Big
and the
folks
fact
be
he
chefing
needs
better
a
than
box
Gordon
that big
Ramsay
just
for real.
Eggs should tell you everything you need to know about the portions he makes. There are a lot of people here. Maybe everyone just eats pretty hefty portions.
Isaac's biggest struggles with his weight is being prisoner in his own body. He gets out of breath. So it's like he's a prisoner in his own body.
Hold on, shawty. I know you ain't talking. Who turned on friendly fire? Oh, you know what's so crazy, bro? It always be the people with the same build as you hating the most. And ain't this your family? Like, yo, why you talking so crazy about my man's Isaac?
His own body. He gets out of breath. So it's like he's a prisoner in his own body. And he struggles with that every day.
Sheesh.
Oh,
so you're
never
not
mind.
struggling.
That is way too many pancakes. For
I ain't
this
gonna
one
lie,
person,
he is
and he's
busting
loading
down.
each one to the brim with butter before
About
saturating the
10
whole thing with
pancakes.
syrup.
You
We can see that
wildin',
everyone
gang.
else in the family is eating about as much food as you should for breakfast, but Isaac is just eating whatever he can get his hands on.
Oh, I forgot. That was just breakfast.
Just cooking or eating.
It's pizza for dinner, and just like breakfast, the
Oh,
whole
he
family
can't
comes
wait.
together to share the meal.
The food is starting to kill me now. And
Okay.
then every bite I take, I get closer to the end of it.
At least he
I saw
acknowledging
that
it that,
firsthand
you know, this will lead to his death.
I have lymphedema and it got infected.
If you thought Isaac's portions were bad in the morning, just wait for this. Everyone else has already grabbed a few slices, but they just push the table
Yeah,
over to
but
Isaac
he don't
for him to
care at
finish
all,
the
though.
rest, and there's
He's
a lot
still
left.
eating though, regardless. Dr. hit Isaac gonna say, hey bro, you keep eating like this, you gonna die. You know that, right? Isaac ass said, yeah, alright, hung that bit up. Like he can't even feel sorry for his ass, bro. Like he know he killing himself. He know it.
By the time I was 10, I was already up to over 250.
Damn, Big Bertha?
But I never really thought it was a big deal until I turned around.
Alright, bro, alright. Bro, she gotta be pregnant, bro. Don't wait. This not her real build, bro. She gotta be pregnant with like 6 kids, bro. This not her real build, bro. I'm not believing it. It's
Crystal and her
Photoshop,
husband
bro.
ordered Chinese for their first on-camera meal. Let's see what they ordered.
From 10 to 13, I put on another 100 pounds.
Ugh, my fault. Big back, Bertha. God, dog.
I got over 300.
13 to 50? Oh, was you bench pressing 315
too? Appears to
too?
be just the
Jeez.
I told Mom about the abuse. She didn't really say anything to me to comfort me or anything like that. I was still mad at her then because she was the one who let all of that happen.
Don't blame your mom.
Right there. And I can only
you put the food in your mouth.
Do
not blame your mom.
She made sure it stopped. So things got a little better through high school. And over the next 4 years, I put on another 70 pounds.
Add in some egg rolls and chicken, I think.
Why'd you just lie to us?
Pretty filling lunch.
I went and worked at a cab company because it was somewhere that didn't require me to be as active. And I did that for around 4 years.
And Crystal's eating more than just the food in her plate.
Yo, I just realized, bro. Look at her mans. Dog, he got the reverse ball fade. Stay still, twin. We gotta get you right, bro. I can't have you looking like this in front of the hoes, bro. Honestly, though, it ain't no fixing this hairline game. We gotta go bald.
I can't even take care of myself now or provide for my family because I had to stop working.
Why?
Because I got too big.
One plate of
You not that big. Go get a job.
At least the broccoli was a healthy
Go sign up for a hot dog eating competition. I heard they pay $10K if you win.
Josh will eat large amounts of food for somebody his age and size. And I know that's because
they got
that's
a son?
how I do it. What he's doing is a learned behavior, and he learned it from me, his mom.
No.
Dinner is next, and the family's
He's
teaming up to make enough spaghetti to feed a small army.
Oh, now this is actually sad, bro. Dog, the son is doomed.
I hate.
Look how they eating.
My family.
Bro, it's only 3, bro.
And it's only going to be the 3 of them eating.
I hate what I'm doing.
Bro, it's 3 people when they got 30 pieces of bread. And I bet you they gonna lick all this clean.
To my family. And I don't want to be like this anymore.
Nah, don't bring the kids into this.
And that is a lot of thick slices, especially since there's only 3 of them. At most I could eat is maybe 1 or 2 of those.
And then they got a little guest. They invited grandpa to come eat.
The pasta, I don't know how a family of 3 could possibly eat that much. Getting ready to face the day isn't easy for someone of Kanae's size, but the thought of food makes it all worth it.
When I have what I like,
They don't even look that big.
my body,
yo.
And all my sorrow.
Oh, you a grizzly goblin, huh?
Okay, corn dogs for breakfast. That's definitely a new one. Having that to kick off your day is gross enough, but she's eating 4 of those bad boys.
Oh, this little elementary ass meal. She eating like a little kid, but she not built like one.
Drive in me that I can't
wait.
But I know it's
wait.
I constantly have a craving. You know, it's this.
Is those cinnamon rolls? Cinnamon roll? Bro, what?
Drive in me that I can't control. But I know it's taking over my life to the point of where I can barely get around.
Oh God, she's putting syrup on it. I'm sorry, but this has to be some type of violation of the
it
Geneva
looked good,
Convention.
but
That is a crime
so
against nature.
I don't want to stop because I won't.
Yo, when did the sausage biscuit spawn in, bro? Did she just pull that sausage biscuit out of her inventory? Where did it come from?
Joy that food gives me, and I'm losing more of my abilities every single day.
At some point in time, Kanae got her hands on a sausage biscuit, and now
that's
she's
what I'm saying. Where did it come from?
Is one thing we see it on the show all the time, but putting syrup on corn dogs and jelly on a sausage biscuit all before 10 a.m. Geez, she belongs in prison.
I just tried to escape my pain and guilt. The only
Did she
way
even
I
fit in the fit? Let me chill.
Because I lost
all
my
them
mom
wings
on top
for
of all
her.
this.
Family comes together for a chicken dinner, and Kanae
I don't even know why
shows that
she
her
worried about
breakfast was a
chicken
pretty
wings. She
accurate
got one
reflection of her
chilling
eating
right here.
If your mother is
chicken dinner, and Kanae shows that her breakfast was a pretty accurate reflection of her eating.
Bro, this is not a real build. I refuse to believe it, bro. She built like Bob from Monsters vs. Aliens, bro. Cuz she gotta delete this build and start over, bro. I don't know what went wrong when you was making your archetype, bro. But something gotta give. You must have put too much attributes on strength. I don't know how, like, yo, call Ronnie 2K, bro. You cannot take this build to the my park. Not even my career, bro. You gonna get cooked every single time.
Habits.
If your mother is living, there's no way for me to explain it to you.
Just look at how much chicken she loads on her plate. Nobody needs that many wings.
So when I lost her, it was the lowest point I'd been in my life. So I just ate to try to lose
It's the fact that the food looks so good. It's like, I ain't on cap, she could really, like, bro, she could eat this food, bro. There's really nothing wrong with it, but just make it smaller portions and she be cool.
And I'm not gonna get over her death.
Like, and that's the other thing too, but I understand, bro, like 100%, bro. You lose a loved one, bro, you probably gonna be feeling that for like years on years on years. That pain from losing that loved one, it probably might not never ever leave you, bro. But I promise you, bro, your loved one is not gonna look down on you and see you eating yourself to death, bro. They want to look down on you and see you being great, you getting in the gym, you losing that weight, bro. Like, they don't want to see this, bro. Like, you really, honestly, you disappoint your lost loved ones by doing this to yourself, bro. And that's just real.
Of course, the chicken's not
it's never an
excuse,
excuse,
I also
bro.
buy some nacho chips with queso topped.
They always try to use, like, I hate that.
That is her breakfast, but it's definitely not good for her health.
My whole life revolves around food.
Oh,
and
here
I'm
we go.
constantly thinking about it.
Mrs. Garfield.
Craving it, wanting it. There's not a moment where I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
Melissa, like so
because I know dang well you're not going to sleep hungry.
And I can't wait to eat because of the joy that it brings.
So that like she really be hungry 30 hours a day.
I don't have to feel.
All right, I'll bite. What are you possibly making? The green mystery liquid is
Ew,
a little
what the
offsetting, but I'm sure it'll
Shawty
come
made
out
some
okay, right?
goulash?
The
Oh!
only problem with food is the after effects.
Okay, so we never quite got clarity on what exactly that was, but I'm pretty
She
sure
bust
I
the
saw
whole
some
thing
apple
down,
chunks
though.
in
Clean
there.
bowl,
So it
she
might not
about to
be the
lick
most
the
unhealthy
plate.
thing in the world.
All the weight gain slowed down when I went back to school. And I wasn't eating as much. But I also tried to stop eating
Sickening.
as much. Just because I wanted all the things my mom was saying to me to stop.
I don't blame the mom. She's probably mad because you stole the family dinner for the 3rd time this week, bruh. Like, when is you gonna stop stealing the dinner, bruh? If I was mom, I ain't gonna lie. The next time you steal dinner, I would have kicked you out. Not gonna lie. Cause how you gonna stay in my house and be stealing the whole family eats, bruh? You gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill.
Later in the day, Melissa makes herself some lasagna, like a lot of it.
My mother was the one who took me to have the abortion because only my mother knew when I got myself into that situation.
Skipping the plates and eating straight from the aluminum is a bold choice, but she lives alone. So
She
maybe
gonna
she's
eat it
just
all.
trying to
I'll
save
tell you
some
right now,
dishes.
not a
Into
single bite gonna
2018,
go
I ended up going back to
uneaten.
school, and over the summer,
At least the
I
food ain't
finished
going to waste. I
barely
guess
and
that's
graduated.
a positive.
Oh, never mind. She's not saving any leftovers.
Oh, you
The
should've
aluminum
known
tray
that.
is her dinner plate.
And when I was 22, I tried to go.
Commentator gotta
And it
chill.
went well at first, you know.
And just like that, it's all gone. Those trays are industry standard.
Ta-da!
So I can tell
She a
from experience
magician
that that
for
much
real.
lasagna
30
is
seconds.
usually enough to
She
feed
had
a family of 4.
30
Melissa
seconds.
just
It
ate all on
disappeared.
her own with no trouble at all.
I'm scared to admit that just walking across the apartment to get the food is almost more than I can handle. But instead of thinking about that, I just think about the food I'm about to eat and how
Bro,
full
what am
it's
I
about to
looking
make
at?
me. Food is just so good to me. Food can fill me up.
No. I'm about to call Ronnie 2K on y'all, bro. Somebody gotta patch her build, bro. She a 99 overall plate cleaning stretch belly, bro. She must be stopped.
Me feel the most comfort that I've ever felt.
Dude.
All right, we've already got 3
That had to
slices
be
of some
photoshopped.
kind, and the bag isn't even empty yet.
And no matter how
And she got a built-in family dinner table. She, bro, this is the most OP eating build ever, bro. Like, a matter of fact, bro, she can keep this build. Just keep it hidden, bro. This one of the one-on-one builds you make by accident, bro. You don't make this build on purpose. It just happens by accident, bro. But somebody, please patch her.
I eat.
We don't need these demigod builds taking over,
There
bro.
are days where I ask myself how I ended up here.
All right,
you know
now
how
the
you
food's
ended up
unwrapped.
here.
It's 3 sausage, egg, and cheese muffins, 3 burritos,
Yeah, she
what
went
appears
crazy.
to be a cheeseburger,
One
and
of
a quarter
everything.
of cookies. You know,
3
typical
everything, I
breakfast
mean.
stuff in completely moderate portions. Ever watch the show and wonder how these people could afford to eat all that food? Samantha has finally provided an answer for us all.
I eat for people. I just eat what I want.
Bro,
and
no,
they pay for
bro.
it, as long as I film it. So that's how I make a living and keep going. And it makes me feel appreciated. So I'm happy to do it.
Well, hey.
Which one of you niggas is paying for her OnlyFans, bro? We gotta check your search history and we gotta lock you up after, bro. Cause this is a crime. You feeding her addiction. Literally.
To me, food is like sex. It makes me feel
Whoa.
good.
If you ever need recipe
She
ideas,
must have
don't
mistook the
watch
chocolate
my
cake for
600-pound
BBC, the way
life.
she was
You don't
throwing
get
it.
that big without a heavy appetite, and these people
And
have
a
come up
heavy
with some
stomach.
crazy meals.
I keep snacks under my covers just to make sure I have something nearby.
I can't even blame him, but them ruffles do go
So
crazy.
today on Plot Twist, we're gonna go over
Is Shorty eating Popeyes in the hospital? Is that even legal?
the craziest dishes season 4
Oh, no,
has
that
to
better
offer.
be a Thanksgiving
So
plate.
subscribe
Please
if you
don't
haven't
tell me that was
already
a
for
regular
more
dinner meal.
content. Click that bell and let's dive right into it.
For 2 decades, I've been over 500 pounds. Being this size is the only life I've known.
Lupe lives with her
Lupe.
boyfriend, Gilbert, and the day
Boyfriend.
starts off with a trip to the donut
So he's
store.
responsible for this.
So what'd you get?
It'd be so crazy these folk really be in relationships, bruh. And me personally, I like to have fun with my shorties outside.
Okay, go ahead. Let's pick.
Give me a plate.
Look at that box. It is stuffed to the brim. And I think Gilbert only has 1 or 2 of these donuts. Imagine if they had those donut holes.
Want another half?
What is it? Gilbert is 6 years younger. They found each other online. Oh my god. He fell for the Photoshop pics and got catfished. It's all making sense. But why did you cover? I mean, at least you don't gotta worry about nobody wanting your girl, because the only thing getting inside those guts is food. No cap. They'll be thinking, Gilbert.
I'll be taking more insulin later.
And talking about taking insulin right after
Insulin
taking
not gonna
donuts,
help you, I'm
that's
sorry.
literally straight from Always Sunny. And if you ever find yourself living like Mac, you've got some serious trouble.
I really try not to give her as much food as she wants.
Stop it,
But if I
buddy.
don't-
We just saw you give her a 12-piece boneless donut combo meal. Please stop capping.
Don't do it. She'll find her niece or someone to do it for her.
Gilbert's not the only one delivering food,
I'm already
though,
known.
as
Uber
Lupe
Eats,
also gets her
DoorDash,
niece
they
to
be
bring her
delivering
a
too.
light lunch.
A lightweight.
Lupe also gets her niece to bring her a light lunch.
A light lunch.
Yeah.
How light is it?
You can get me 2 super nachos, the carne asada ones, 2 lengua burritos, and a beef taco and no lettuce.
A light lunch or a super lunch, bruh. And did she just say no lettuce? At least make it look like you eating healthy. Add extra lettuce.
Sounds like a big order for you. Just wait until you see it all laid out.
Sometimes I'll order me an extra taco and put it in my purse.
Oh, and she got a purse taco, so you swear. Bro, I swear, these is not even real people, bro. These are people in costumes, bro. There's no way she really be eating like this with the camera in her face.
Mexican anytime soon.
I miss being able to do simple things for myself. But it's
Hall
just
of
not
Fame,
possible
stretch belly
anymore.
build.
Sean suffered an injury 8 years
Sean,
prior to
I'ma call you
filming
Big
that left
Sean.
him mostly bedridden. But that doesn't mean that he can't find good food when he needs to.
I keep snacks under my covers just to make
Yeah,
sure
we
I
know
have
about
something
you.
nearby when I want to eat.
Leaving snacks under your bed. God, I can only imagine the smell. And then it's time for lunch.
What do you want?
What you want, gang?
Just a couple burgers and soda. Maybe medium fry. Oh, could you give me one of those caramel sundaes?
Whoa! Gangy, is your meat out in front of your mom? Dude, have you no shame? Big Sean, put that big thing away!
I'm a mom, and when your kids say, I'm hungry, mom, you want to feed a kid.
Look, I'm sorry.
get
I'm
it.
not buying the excuse
Wait,
that
don't
as a
get him,
mother,
like, 30
you need
salads
to
or
feed your
something. He'll
kid
be
whenever
alright.
they say they're hungry. Doing that is
McDonald's?
clearly
Like,
killing
come on,
Sean.
bruh. Like, you really,
of
like,
course, that's
trying to
only
offer
lunch,
son at this
and
point.
dinner is equally unhealthy.
Unfortunately, the food that I love to eat and the addiction that I now have is killing me.
This is crazy.
Pizza sounds good.
Pizza sounds good.
That is a huge pizza, and he
God,
eats the
dog,
whole thing like
bruh.
it's nothing. I
Eat,
know they
eat,
edited
eat,
the footage a
ugly.
bit, but I think it's safe to assume it
Yeah.
didn't take
Yo, bro, take a breath, gang. The pizza ain't going nowhere.
all that long to eat the.
Where the did the pizza go? Wait, hold on.
That is a huge pizza, and he eats the whole thing like it's nothing. I know they edited the footage a bit, but I think it's safe to assume it didn't take him all that long to eat the
Bro, did he just eat the whole pizza in one bite? What just happened?
entire pie.
What just
Can I
happened?
have a couple pieces of yours?
A couple what?
Sure.
And
It's the worst mom of all time. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The mom, I don't know what her motive is, bro, but she trying to get her son gone for no reason.
Then he eats most of his mom's. Come on, man.
Bring me plates and my oranges out of the refrigerator. I'm not a mom to them right now. I'm just a burden.
Mila relies on her kids for everything, including a sizable breakfast
Shawty got
to
like
start the
8
day.
kids.
And I know I'm doing this to them because I won't stop eating.
Looks like we've got 2 sausage, egg, and cheeses on a biscuit to
that's
go
not
along
even-
with some
that's not
tater
even
tots.
crazy.
Honestly, it's not the worst thing that
I'm
you
saying
can
it's
eat
like
if you do it on
like a
occasion,
little
but it's
average
clear she eats
breakfast.
something like this every
Oh, no,
single
average
day.
weekend breakfast.
Love you. Drive safe. Jacob, put a jacket on.
Bus is here.
And making her kids do all of this for her while they have to go
But
to
I do
school,
hate this
it's
for
just
kids,
ridiculous.
though, bruh.
And Mila knows it.
She got her kid working a 9 to 5 just to make sure she well fed.
They have to run all the errands and do everything.
Jeez.
Now that the kids are back from school, it's time for them to go to the supermarket.
You can get a 12-pack of the peach sodas. 2 12-packs will be fine. Ice
Even
cream
a-
bars.
Boy, just
Even
look
though,
at
like,
all
yo,
that
mom,
junk
you
food.
sure,
She's
gang?
asking
Like-
for ice cream, 12 packs, and when the kids finally get home, Mila is going through what appears to be an entire bag
man.
of wrapped candy dumped on her chest.
Whose white baby is this? Is this hers? Or this they cousin? Look like it just spawned out of nowhere. Where he come from?
When I
Like-
want them to bring me something I crave, I know.
I can't even cap,
that's
bro. You
what's
can
keeping
tell,
me in
bro. You
this
can
bed.
see
I feel
how they
for-
chilling in the bed, bro. You can tell, like, even though obviously they be taking care of their mom, bro. Like they truly do love her on some. I look how little buddy just hugging her ass, like, and she just chilling next to. Like they still love her at the end of the day. Like it's low key wholesome, but it's like, dang.
Randy knows he weighs over 600 pounds
boy
by now,
Randy.
and one
I
trip
can't
to
even
the
cap. He look like
supermarket
a
tells
cool
us
ass dude.
why
You know,
that
like, you know how
is.
them, some of
Anything
them
sweet
big boys
is
used
my
to be funny. You know, I'm one of them funny big
This
dudes.
is my favorite section.
Why do you need all that candy?
Because candy's something that I love.
Man, who gonna stop him? Bro, look at
This
Randy.
is my favorite section.
Why do you need all that candy?
Randy got a pure candy protecting build. You try to touch some of his sweets, I promise you losing your life, bruh. I don't want no smoke, big fella. Get all the candy you want. Matter of fact, if you wanted to steal some candy at the store, I wouldn't even say nothing. I'm gonna look the other way. Go ahead and do what you gotta do, twin. Honestly.
Because candy's something that I love.
Shoot, she
Yeah,
should be
that's
giving
a
you
lot
some
of
of that
sweets,
candy
and
down
kudos
there.
to
Maybe
his
you
sister
wouldn't
for
want
at
it
least
so bad.
trying to stop him from buying all that.
We got everything?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What do you need those for you?
Because I can.
We're gonna stop him.
They're mine.
Not me.
They're going in my room.
But just look at the way Randy acts. As long as he's physically able to go to the supermarket, he won't let anyone stop him from buying that junk food.
I just take it to my room and eat alone. You know, I just don't want to stop. And just, everything tastes good.
I can't even cap. I do be doing that too, but y'all can't cap. When you go to the store, you
Now,
get a pack
we have
of
to
candy.
make
you
a
gonna bust
few
that candy down.
assumptions here
A
thanks
whole
to
thing,
the
same day
editing,
you
but
get it,
based
though.
on what his
I know
sister
I
said
am.
earlier,
I
I
can't
think
even
it's
blame him
safe
for
to
that.
assume that Randy ate the vast majority of the candy
But
he
he
just
bought
bought,
about 10
and then he went for the pie.
And if I've just had something and I see something I want, I'll still eat that. I'll wait till everyone's out of the house or gone. And I'll go eat whatever we just bought that's in the kitchen too.
Bro grinding towards his Hall of Fame diabetes badge. At this point, bro, cause bro, this is the same day. Come on, bro.
Nothing else exists while I'm eating. And when it stops, I'm just looking for the next time I can eat.
Again, I don't know how much of it he ate, but even one slice
the
after
whole
all that
thing.
candy
It
is
is what
just
it
too
is.
much.
Darius, I need you to go to the grocery store.
Oh, Mom, right now?
Taretha can't get out of bed
Darius
anymore,
tired of
so
this,
she
bro.
sends her son
It's the
and
fourth time
diabetic
Darius went
husband
grocery
to go
shopping
to
for
the
it
supermarket
today.
and pick up a few items.
God, dog,
Make
he
a list,
tired.
Darius,
He
please,
just
for
got
my
back
list.
home.
And I want everything up on this list.
I can't get up to
How
get
much
the
she got
food,
on the list?
So I have my family bring me what I want.
I want some cookies.
Okay.
Double stuff. I'm gonna tell you
Double?
right now I want. I'm putting it on here. The ice cream sandwiches.
Jeez.
The Neapolitan ice cream sandwiches. Lasagna.
Damn.
Big red box. Oh, I want a cake.
Damn.
That's it.
Yeah. Hey, OG say enough is enough, man. This is low-key sad because OG know for real his head. She killing herself slowly, bro. This is actually sad. Like, even OG had to
Look
come
at
in and
that
say, yo,
demanding tone.
stop
You
it.
can tell the family doesn't want to get her
Please.
what she's getting, but she won't accept anything else.
We trying to help you make it to Christmas.
It's not healthy.
This is
but
OD
I
sad
don't wanna
for
argue
real.
and disrespect my mom.
Even after hearing the list,
I know what she eats. And it's not healthy, but
Nah.
I don't want to argue and disrespect my mom.
And that's the
Even
thing,
after
too,
hearing
bruh.
the list,
y'all gotta think, bro. This really be their parents, bro. It's like, how can you really say no to your mom, the woman that raised, the woman that? But at the same time, it's like, bro, how do you want to see your mom live a longer, healthy life? So it's like, at some point, you like OG said, you gotta say enough is enough and just stand up to your mom, bro. Cause it's gonna be a sad day, knock on wood, when boy you regretting that you didn't stop, bro, and she, and you know what I'm saying, knock on. I don't even want to say it. I'm not trying to wish nothing on her, but y'all know exactly what I'm trying to say, bro.
It's still wild to see all that unhealthy food all in one cart. Having to walk through the produce section to get to the cakes is especially ironic.
If I have a craving, they will get me what I want.
And you hear how she talking, she already know.
The supermarket wasn't the only trip Teresa's son made, as he also picked up some fried chicken on the way home.
Oh, that's chicken. I mean, I like that. That's not any better.
Fried barbecue chicken.
That is so much chicken. And having that on top of everything else, just how can you eat that much? Jeez. I'm sorry, but it's just insane.
Patrick is too young to be doing the
stuff
that he does.
What in the world? Is he trying to wash himself?
I should do everything for him.
And like Ashley says, this is gonna have a terrible effect on Patrick when he grows up. This isn't normal, but he has no frame of reference. So how would he know that this isn't how grown adults are supposed
just
to
having
act?
fun.
How's
doing chores.
Long.
Oh nah. Patrick's cooked, bro. Both of his parents is built like this. He's doomed. He's doomed.
Ashley is able to make dinner for herself, but the amount of food she consumes, well, you need to see it to believe it.
When you turn to food for everything, it's a very hard addiction to break.
We've got chicken, mac and cheese that looks loaded with butter, and what I think is corn.
Regular dinner
I don't eat
plate?
that many times during the day, but
An
when
average
I do
dinner
eat,
plate?
I eat enough for 2 or 3 meals. My
Jeez.
plate alone could
I
probably
mean,
feed a family of 4.
I'm about to stop saying I'm glad they
To me,
admit
food
they
is like
wrong,
sex.
bro. Cause once you know you're doing wrong,
It
bro,
makes
it's
me
time to
feel
do
good.
right.
In
Like,
moderation,
come on now.
this wouldn't be so bad, but Ashley herself
I
admits that
just hate,
portions
bro,
are so
like,
large that
Patrick
what she
really
eats
gonna
is
turn
enough
out like
to
them
feed
in
a
the next
small
5
family.
years, cause it's inevitable.
Well, that's all we have for this time.
If you're looking for new dinner ideas to freshen up your plate, then you should not watch My 600-Pound Life. We here at Plottos have released quite a few videos on wild meals featured on the show, but there are just so many to choose from that we have to make another video.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. We gotta speak on this.
Quite a few videos on the wildest meals featured on the show, but there are just so many to choose from.
Why is Shorty fake eating the salad when the camera's on, bro? Alright, show us that pantry you got. Show us what's inside that fridge.
We have to make another video. Today we'll be focusing on the craziest meals we saw in season 3. So subscribe if you haven't already, click that bell, and let's dive right in.
I get it.
Let's kick things off with Laura, an overweight woman with a bit of
What's
a
up
sweet
with
tooth.
Laura?
Earlier in the episode, we see her ask her husband Joey for a
know
little
she
laundry
busting
basket
down
worth
that
of sweets.
ain't it?
My mom doesn't know about this.
Some of the things I do for her may not be good for her.
Of course.
Like the sweets and other stuff, but she means the world to me.
Buddy about to cry, bro. Hold on, look at his ass. Bro about to cry because he know he guilty, bro.
She keeps this
Shawty's
basket
stomach
of
holding
sweets hidden
enough
from her
evidence to
mother,
put
and
him in
Joey knows that
jail.
he shouldn't
Lock
be
him
indulged in
up
this behavior,
today.
but he just can't say
Like,
no
bro,
to
honestly, bro, I be seeing this stuff as like premeditated, bro. Cause there's no way. It's premeditated obesity.
Later, Laura's fixation for sweets strikes again at the local supermarket.
Some good stuff right there.
Oh my goodness, dude.
That's like heaven over there.
Shawty, this is a bakery, not heaven. But she not lying though, cause if she keep eating this, that's exactly where you going. Ain't gonna cap.
While going through the bakery, Joey picks on an entire tray of assorted pastries and brings it back to the cart.
And the whites. Los dedos. Are you gonna eat them with me? Because that's just enough for me.
Laura,
bro, come on, bro. They might as well start digging her grave, bro. I don't even think they make caskets this big, bro.
Laura makes sure
like,
no,
she need to have some self-control or
something.
something.
On eating some of that
but then
with her
again, it's the dude buying the food. Like, come on, bro.
My favorite candy.
Oh man, they done got him with the little candy section at the checkout.
Oh my god, I want that, I want that. I'll go look for a bakery quicker than I'll go look for a drive-thru.
Laura
That's
admits
not
that
no
sweets are
better.
her biggest weakness. And
That's
even
like
said that
saying
she'd rather
I'll go
to
look for a
bakery than
cheese pizza
drive-thru.
rather than a
Of course, just
pepperoni
because Laura
pizza.
prefers
It's still
sweets
a
doesn't mean
pizza,
she won't
shawty.
enjoy it. Later on in the episode, the family goes out for dinner, and you can see Laura has more than her fair share. From the looks of things, she's ordered 2 full trays of fried food just for herself, and she eats all of it.
No. This little girl trying to get her auntie gone today, bro. Nah, somebody stop that little girl, bro. Come on.
To a postpartum depression. Angel just stopped getting out the bed. She just stopped living.
Next on the list is Angel, a 42-year-old woman from Texas that lives with her boyfriend Donnie.
Angel doesn't realize how much she eats a day. I
How
don't
much
know
she
exactly
eat, twin?
what the calories are, but it's a lot. If I could put it in pounds, I would say 10, 12 pounds a day.
Damn! Y'all see what I'm saying though? Somebody gotta lock this up, bruh. This is premeditated obesity, bruh. Cause he trying to overdose her with the food.
He makes her meals, and he doesn't believe
this should be a crime, bro.
We could
Cause she can't make her own eats, but she gonna eat the eats though.
Donnie makes a lot of sausage biscuits, and Angel goes through all of them like it's nothing.
I live with my grandparents to take care of my grandmother. She depends on me, and I need to be there for her.
Most of the guests on this show have caretakers in some sense, but Shay bucks that trend by being the primary taker for his grandparents.
So you feel like breakfast?
Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry.
One of his duties includes cooking breakfast, and it's clear that he's not doing himself or his grandparents too many favors with the type of food he selects.
Yo,
I'm hungry.
yo!
As far back.
Twin, how much oil was you pouring? Did you trying to give grandma a heart attack? Like, chill, man.
As I can remember, food has always been there for me.
Just look at how much oil he uses
I'm
to make the bacon
saying,
and the
Twin
rest
was
of the
pouring
fried
up for
breakfast
10
food.
seconds.
My weight definitely
He was
makes
pouring
me
oil the same way I
People
pour
are
sugar in
very-
Kool-Aid. I
Later
don't
on,
stop.
He goes to the store to get food for the family.
This is my favorite section. It makes me happy.
As you might expect, the food pyramid is not represented too well.
I'd love to shop more, but my feet are starting to hurt, and I'm getting the hurt sweats. I can't
Nah,
feel
you
my
getting
feet
oil
sometimes.
sweats,
I get what I
buddy.
can, and I go home until I eat, and the cravings come back, and then I go get some more.
As he checks out, we can see that he's brought 2 liters of soda and plenty of sweets and breads.
But then I have to cook dinner, so I do it sitting down. I'm
Like, y'all gonna let him cook dinner?
Once he gets back home,
Dude.
he now has to cook dinner for everyone, and surprise, surprise, he goes with more fried food and what
some
appears to
more
be some
fried
kind
food.
of cheesy potato side.
Even though it look good, though, it look bust down. But come on,
be
bro.
living like this.
Hold on, say it again, bro.
I want to do something with my life. I shouldn't be living like this.
Hold on, bro. I gotta talk my ish, bro. Kick in the motivational music, bro. Cause I'm gonna keep it a stat with you, bro. A lot of people feel like this. No cap. Believe it or not, you is not the only one, bro. But it's up to you. It's 200% up to you to want to change your life, bro. You gotta look yourself in that mirror and really want to change your life, bro. Cause you can still walk. You not like most. You can get yourself out of that bed and go to the gym, bro. So go ahead and turn that one day into day one, bro. Cause at the end of the day, if you complain, you gonna stay the same, G. Just like the rest. Literally.
To top it all off, Shay finishes his day by getting a few scoops of ice cream for dessert.
I'm really devastated right now.
What happened,
My
son?
grandma suffered a heart attack, and
No. Dude, you lying. Bro, come on. Bro, it's cap. Say it's a prank. Say it's a prank right now, buddy.
there's nothing anybody could do about it.
Oh, about to piss
I
me off.
just
Ain't no way.
Can't believe she's gone.
Tragically, midway through the episode, Shay's grandmother suffers a fatal heart attack.
Bro really killed his grandma with that oil. Y'all let me know, bro. Should he get arrested for this, bro? Like, dog. Like, oh, man.
It's clear that his grandmother meant a lot to Shay, and he had to mention many times throughout the episode that she was his biggest supporter.
All right, I see you did great with your weight loss.
Yeah, but hey. Facts, though. Keep going, though, twin, because, hey, there's 2 things you can do. You can use that pain to motivate you to lose this weight, or you use that pain as an excuse for you to keep eating. What type of dude is you gonna be, twin? Let's be that dude that your grandma can look down and be proud of. See what I'm saying?
Like you ready for surgery.
I don't want to end this part of the video on a sad note, so I'll tell you that after a short relapse, he did eventually get the weight loss
sucked that
surgery.
his grandma
He
ain't get to
managed
see it, but
reconnect
hey,
with his mother
twin.
and find forgiveness for his poor upbringing. Dylan takes care of her, and that starts off with breakfast in the morning.
What's he eating for breakfast?
Go grab some breakfast.
It be they really got hospital beds in their bedroom. This is another level of crazy.
Since she's this heavy, whatever I'm doing, I have to stop and just take care of her and help her.
Pauline asks for Dylan to bring her some food.
He don't like
and
doing
he
this at
returns a short
all.
while later with takeout. Based on what the footage shows, the food is nothing too extraordinary, just your
Yeah,
typical
like a
sausage and
calm
eggs,
little
and the
McDonald's
portioning doesn't
breakfast.
seem too bad.
Yeah.
Come on, Dilly. You
Come
have
on, Dill
tamales
Pickle.
today? Okay, good. 4 pork, please.
However, the two then go to the supermarket, and the second Pauline enters, she asks for a pork tamale.
See these tongs, honey? What I want you to do is I want you to use the tongs and take the top one off and get me the bottom underneath. Fresh. The smell, the taste, the texture.
There is just something about it that excites me.
Later on in the store,
Shawty get wet every time she see a pastry, bro. Ain't no way.
Or she asks Dylan to pick out some
no
pastries,
way.
and the two enjoy their unhealthy meal before even leaving the supermarket.
I've sat here and prayed for something
Prayed?
to save my life, and I don't.
Shawty, it don't look like you praying. Who is you praying to? The ice cream man? And what is you praying for? More ice cream? Like, looks like you've had enough. I ain't ever seen you pray to the salad man and ask for more salad. Why you switching up now? Come on, huh?
What will? I feel like I've done enough damage to him that would be the final straw.
When they get back home, Pauline decides to have some ice cream, and good lord, look how big that bowl is. For good measure, though, she downs all that ice cream with a homemade
even though it looks busted down.
Like that was necessary.
I don't even see people.
Hey, how you doing?
Unless they come to visit me.
What are we having for breakfast?
You understand?
Chicken strips, mac and cheese, and applesauce.
Shawty, I get your stomach might have forgot what time it is, but she said breakfast, not dinner. What is you talking about?
Interesting.
Chicken
Billy Joe
strips?
comes over one morning asking what she wants for breakfast, and
really
Betty Joe
busting out
gives an
chicken
answer
strips
I
at
wouldn't
7
expect to hear
a.m.
early
There's
in the
no
morning.
way.
Dinner maybe, but definitely
Yeah,
not
that's what I'm
breakfast.
saying. Dinner maybe. Maybe lunch, I'll let you slide. Brunch, I'll let you
the
slide.
food to her. I don't think he's helping her at all. I've
don't
had
look like it,
conversations
bro.
with Betty Jo and basically told her
7
that
Up
if
mac
she
and
didn't
cheese
change, she
would
was
too.
gonna die at her side. I've tried to encourage her, but until she wants to make that change and she gets the help she needs, I don't think that she's gonna get better.
Seems like
Billy
she's the
Joe
only one that
does try
cares.
to
You
look
can
out
hear
for
the
Betty
pain
Joe
in
and
her
stop her
voice.
from eating so much, but
In
it's
Betty
to
Jo
no avail.
voice.
I want to have some freedom again. My weight is keeping me from that. I hate going out in public pretty much all the time because
Oh yeah, folks be staring, huh?
I can't stand people's reactions.
Yeah.
With Billy Joe
They just
gone
ain't
after
never seen a
breakfast,
player
Josh
do it like
and
this
Betty
in
Joe head
person.
to the supermarket to load up on food.
I want those. I feel judged. Mr. Pizzas.
But you know,
I'm
see, it's
this
like,
way
you can't even feel bad. Look what she buying. She talking
She
about I
likes
feel
food.
judged.
I mean,
Look,
everybody likes
you don't feel
food,
judged
but
enough
she
tonight.
really
Pick up that pizza though.
Right
See what
away,
I'm
we
saying?
see Betty ask for more mac and cheese, big bags of chips, and a whole lot more.
I know I do bring a lot of this food into the house.
Of course.
It's keeping Betty Jo the way she is. I know I'm helping kill her. You can just...
Whoa! Was that a confession? If you know this, then why keep feeding her? See what I'm saying? This is premeditated obesity murder. Lock him up.
See,
he knows what he's doing.
When they get home, Josh is unloading the groceries while Betty Joe eats a mozzarella stick with dipping sauce. And once that's done, Josh gives his wife a Tupperware container full of sugary breakfast cereal,
Oh,
presumably
my
because
goodness. I
that
used
much
to
cereal
wash that
would
down
not
when I
have
was
fit
8
in a
years
bowl.
old. No
I
cap.
don't want her to die on me. But my biggest fear is if she loses this weight, then
What?
she's not gonna need me no more.
Josh admits to enabling.
So that's why you keep her big, cause you can't get bitches. You keep her big, cause if she was to get skinny, you couldn't pull any hoes. You know what you are, boy. But what in the world them you got going on? Who cooked these? I mean, the food look delicious, but who cooked this?
We here at Plot Twist have
said
seen
all
some
that with
crazy
one breath.
food choices on My 600-Pound Life. Before we get started, though, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more content just like this. Now, let's dive right into it.
I need to
Washington,
send an ambulance out here. What's the problem?
what?
Exactly what's happening? I stood up last night. My left knee popped real loud and the pain.
Shot at it, the oil change.
You been in the floor this whole time, or were you able to get back up? No, I've been in the floor.
The whole night?
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Joe begins his episode with a
God,
trip to the hospital,
dog.
but once he gets back home,
Imagine-
he gets right
Imagine
back
you
to
fall.
eating.
Hey, what they used to say in them little commercials? You know them old folk commercials, bro.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Shut up, Grandma! I've fallen and I can't get up. Head at like, Charlie, you need to get you one of them. I'm finna look it up. What's the things called, bro? Yeah, Charlie, I ain't trying to be rude, but you need to just go ahead, let it focus up. You need to just go ahead, get you a life alert. I ain't gonna play with you. Hey, I'm looking out for you for your best interest. Go on, get you a life alert. You'll be alright.
Heard
No
you went to the
cap.
hospital this morning. How was that?
Jeez, hold on. Let me put this in 1080p because we looking at potatoes right now. What is this quality?
You know, I fell again and
She got the
did
BBB
whole
bill too.
routine that I
Bean bag,
usually
yeah.
end up having.
Would you like something to eat?
Yeah.
Me and my brother have always been really
Got a
close.
phone in your back pocket because that ass is calling me.
We had a
How you doing though? She pregnant? My fault.
Joey's always,
you know, your baby daddy not better than me anyways.
After that, it just spiraled out of control.
If you just went to the hospital because you were too big to get off the floor on your own, then maybe don't have a Hot Pocket as your first meal back.
I hate to deal with my feelings.
Hot Pocket not that bad. I ain't bust one down in a minute.
And now, I'm just not living a life.
If this was all we saw, then Joe wouldn't earn a spot on the list. However, it gets so much worse when his mom shows up.
Ready for dinner?
That's a dude?
Sure.
Whole time I thought this was a woman.
Is that still your turn?
No. Nigga, that's a nigga? What?
Yeah, that'd be good. I can see it in her eyes.
That is a
concerned. I don't think any parent should have to bury their kid. That's the road I'm on right now.
Look what you
Those
busting
nachos
down.
do
You
look
busting down
delicious,
goodies.
and it
That's
looks
what
like
I'm
he had
saying.
a pretty nice shake to go with
Delicious
it.
eats.
That being said, I'm pretty sure he ate this meal not long after his sister left, and if I'm right about that, that is just way too much food in a short amount of time.
Every part of my body is on fire at this point.
Bro,
I'm just in so
showing
much
me
pain,
naked,
and all I
big
want is for it to be
Bro,
over.
even my green screen can't believe it, bro. Stop showing me these big naked women, bro. Like, dude, can y'all like, do they sign a waiver where they can just record them naked, bro? I get they blurring it out, but still.
He drops off the kids at school, and he'll make me something.
She look hypnotized by the food. They ain't even came out yet.
Okay, I'm gonna fix your breakfast.
Yep.
Mercedes.
Groceries.
More visits means more food, and if you've been paying attention so far, you shouldn't be too surprised to find out that her parents aren't bringing a veggie platter.
I know my eating is out of hand now. And my body doesn't have a lot more it could take like this. But I don't know how to do this.
Big donut mukbang. Yo, stop
So
showing that.
Getting worse.
That is a lot of donuts, and I don't think she's sharing. Maybe it's the editing, but we know for a fact that she's had at least 2 or 3, and we don't see anyone else having any.
In the afternoon, Terry gets the kids from
So there's still more food coming, bro? Are you serious, bro? Shawty eating a 5-course meal, bro?
school
Dude.
and drops them off. And then Kimori will start to make dinner for all of us.
Oh, good. Pizza for dinner. Just what you need after everything else she's had today.
Dude, are you serious? Are you telling me them donuts was a snack?
I have to do all the work now. And she just sit there.
Dude, she got the whole... They didn't even take some out the air fryer and put it in. Now they gave her the whole air fryer pot, bro. This is insane.
And I have to do everything.
This might be one of the most. Nah, I think this is the most insane meal we've seen.
And fried chicken, because sure, why not? Oh, and there's dessert. How foolish of me. Alan and Vianney both suffer with food addiction, and it brings out the worst in each other's appetites.
At least he ain't eating both by himself. He not a 2 p.m. member.
Alan is the first person that I've actually been able to have any type of meal with. I feel like there's no judgment. We give each other this freedom to eat what we want. So we're both just eating and being
y'all
happy
see your little
together.
emote, bro? No, I don't think y'all seen the emote, bro. Hold on. Food
type
coming
of
in.
Meal with. I feel like there's no judgment. We give
You
each
shut the
other
door?
this freedom to
She
eat
look-
what we want. So we're both just eating and being happy together.
Nah, this is
when I'm
crazy.
eating, I can forget about my life and how miserable it is.
Yikes. 2 full Tupperwares loaded to the brim for both Vianney and Alan. Now, I'm pretty sure each Tupperware is supposed to feed 1 person, so they're basically getting enough for 2 people right now, on top of that massive breakfast.
My mom was diagnosed
Oh, if
with
they run out of
cirrhosis
food, y'all
of
think
liver.
that she would
The
eat the
doctors,
dog?
They couldn't do anything for her.
Y'all think they would
I
eat the
think
dog
my
if they
mom was
ran
an
out?
alcoholic, and I just didn't understand
Dog
as
got
a
about
kid
50 grams
because
of
her liver
protein
was
in 'em.
completely destroyed. I was 15 then and close to 400 pounds, and she was so disgusted with me that she just stopped talking to me.
Well, we can clearly make out that it's pasta, and you know, that's not exactly a low-carb meal.
For the past 80 days, Steven was getting the help he...
Here we go. We got Max, bro.
We've been on the road for a few hours now. I'm traveling to Houston in a medical RV, and I still have a long way to go.
Yeah.
Like 25 to 30 hours at least. But I'm already really hungry,
Missed
and
a
I
sneak
need to
food
stop
breakfast
eating
before
something,
lunch.
or I'm gonna feel really bad.
Look, I get it. Long car drives can make anyone hungry, but look at his dad's reaction.
Hello?
I want to get something to eat.
Already you're hungry. Yeah, all right. Bye.
You'll be
When I
alright.
crave something, I have
What
to.
he gonna do? Come,
It doesn't
come,
even
come fight
sound
me?
like they've been on the road for too long.
No matter what, I'm gonna eat, and someone is going to get it from me. I have an addiction to food. When that feeling overwhelms you,
It's really crazy, bro. Let's think about it, bro. So worst case scenario, what he do? He call the cops and say y'all not feeding him, right? So if you take his phone, put it on the opposite side of the room, he's cooked. Literally, what can he do if you put his phone on the opposite side of the room? He can't walk.
almost
He did it to
impossible
himself.
not to give in. You can't resist the cravings.
Wow, talk about assertive. And come on, dude, you're gonna meet a weight loss doctor. Maybe you shouldn't be eating fries, a burger, and a large drink.
The nurse bought the first breakfast, and my dad bought the second breakfast. And that's how I manipulate my way into getting extra food.
We don't see what the first breakfast is, and since the nurse
get it,
brought it,
bruh.
maybe it was something
'Cause it's
relatively
obviously he
healthy.
ain't
However,
getting
no
no
matter what it is he's
bruh.
eating, you just
Obviously.
don't need 2 breakfasts.
Hello?
Excuse me, I want to get something to eat.
Do me a favor. Save the minutes. Quit calling me.
I can't believe he's asking for food again. He just ate 2 hours ago.
Holy crap, even more food. And less than 2 hours after his double breakfast?
I am feeling very weak.
Wait, who is this? Is this his twin brother? Who is this in the back?
Food. And less than 2 hours after his double breakfast?
Oh, I thought this was like, I ain't gonna flame my mans, bro. Cause clear as day, he not eating, this buddy right here, not eating as much as Max. So I'm saying, even he, you know it's bad when another big person gotta say, yo, he wants to eat again? You know it's bad.
Feeling very weak. And if something happens to me, you're gonna be very sorry.
That's what I heard every day of the week at my house. Him eating. What am I gonna eat? What am I gonna eat? What am I gonna eat? Yeah, I got you what you wanted, big baby. There. All right,
But he got him.
Tomorrow morning, buddy.
That's so
Steven
boy.
just won't give up and eventually gets
They
what
got
he
him eating
wants.
fresh?
His dad clearly has a short temper, but could you really blame him?
Oh my goodness, bro.
Misbehaving, and he has not listened to any of the warnings given him. So he's no longer welcome in the hospital.
Got kicked out the
For now,
hospital.
we have used his staff. But if you want him to stay in the program in Houston, then you need to come down here and get him set up at a residence of his own.
After a few months at the hospital, Steven is kicked out for abusing the staff and has to get an apartment of his own.
Can't do it.
I don't like this. But I am a little curious about what my new place looks like. Give me your phone and get the number.
For what? For what?
Pizza.
Wow.
Okay,
bro,
you've
no.
gotta be
Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Your dad just bought you a fresh apartment for your weight loss. First thing you do, man, where the food at? Instead of you saying where the hoes at, you said, hey, where the food at? Yeah, I don't know. You not, what's it called, bro? You food sexual, huh? That's what it is. That's what it is, bro. I get it. Sometimes food be better than, yeah, but it ain't this serious, bro. It ain't never been that deep. It never will get that deep. And you will never get deep inside no warm, sweet, ushy gushy.
What do you want?
Just a large pizza with cheese and
Oh, what the yo, y'all just showing Shrek ogre toes without no warning? Oh, y'all just jump scaring come on, bruh.
And his dad just gives it to him. My God, show some spine.
All right. Thank you. There, you happy?
Yep.
Oh, can I have a piece?
You bet.
Have any? It's 6
You not gonna give your dad a piece?
Can I have a slice? Either you say yes or no.
No.
I would have smacked him with the pizza, bruh. I would have picked the pizza up like these and smacked you so hard the pepperonis fell off, bruh. Then I would have made you eat the pizza I smacked you with. And that was just the first one, because for every slice left is another smack with another pizza. So you better hurry up and finish, big boy.
We've already released a few unholy videos of these snacks, but
Snacks?
today we're going to take a
Shawty
look
was
at
eating
the
a
wildest
two-plate
meals
snack?
Season 2 has to offer. So, subscribe if you haven't already, click the bell, and let's dive right into it.
It's hard. Just moving around is hard.
Let's kick off with the first episode of the season.
Who this is?
Olivia's put on some weight and doesn't currently have the best living situation.
I'm in extreme pain because of my stomach. Can't even go upstairs.
Ooh.
Not being able to go up the
I'ma
flight of
edit
stairs
this
is
out. Why did
good,
she
and
smack
it's
it like
clear
that?
Every second of Olivia's life is pain. So, how did she get in this situation? Well, one look at her everyday life, and it's easy to pinpoint the answer to that question.
I fear being a burden on my family. They do everything for me. You want some fries? I pretty much do everything for Olivia. Anything she needs, she'll call me.
Looking at the meal, it's definitely not the type of thing you should be having every day, but it's not enough to justify a
Shawty could stretch a tic-tac-toe game on them ashy ankles. God, dog. But at least she can reach them.
spot on this list all by itself. Just typical fast food stuff in normal portions.
Food is what makes me happy. I'm eating, and I know I'm full, and I can feel it I'm full, but I'm still eating. After I'm done, I'm just thinking like, wow, what did you just eat?
Then why Shawty sound like dudes when they finish beating on the hub, bruh? They be like, what did I just watch? We gonna call this post-food nut clarity. Don't care.
But over all that crying, I'll get up and go get a cupcake if it's there.
Facts. And after all that crying, that tab's still open. They gonna watch it again.
Okay, yeah, that
no cap
on the list. It's really not the pizza itself, it's how much she's eating. Nobody needs to have 7 slices and then down cookies afterwards. It's no wonder she needed to get in touch with Dr. Now.
This is what I am ashamed of.
Yo, come on, what's up with these stomachs,
now,
bruh?
Tara lives in Louisiana with her
Goodness.
mother, and despite
Throw
her
some
size,
sissy bars
is
on the
still
stomach
able to
next
help out
time
in
or
the
something.
kitchen.
Tara, I need for you to come help me in the kitchen.
My weight has worn down the courage.
But this shawty just teleport? She moving faster than me when I heard we had watermelon, chicken, and Kool-Aid for dinner. Like a moth to a flame.
Oh, my knees
And she rolling. Don't kill the dog. Shawty almost crushed the little Yorkie.
You're my potato salad girl.
Wow, right off the
Potato
bat, we can
salad
see
girl. Call her
why she might be
PSG.
on the larger side. Want some potato salad in that
That is
butter?
the biggest
Later
bowl
on,
I've
we get to
ever
see Tara
seen,
enjoying
though.
a meal with her
Jeez.
mother.
After I eat, I feel disgusted, angry at myself.
I'm helping
Not
her to
angry
feel
enough.
Like she is.
You
It's
still
hard
eating.
to serve her and tell her that's all you can have.
I
Let's
feel
break
bad
that
for the
down.
mom,
It's a
honestly,
pretty
though. 'Cause
full
I know
plate.
you
We've
want to
got the
feed your
potato
kids,
salad from
but
earlier, and
man.
it looks like we've also got chicken, rice, and maybe a roll. Also, I can't be positive on this, but she might have had seconds here. It
She
could be the
probably did,
lighting,
twin.
but I think some of her
She ain't get
sides
that way
changed
without
between
getting
cuts.
thirds, bro.
I know I can't keep
You gotta
going
get
on
there
like
some
this.
way,
Now I
somehow.
have 2 kids who need me to take care
Kids?
of them. What you want for snack? And I have to be there to take
God,
care of them.
dog, what she got in
Kids
that
who need me
drawer?
to take care of them. What you want for snack?
Oh, she got the delectable eats in there. I couldn't even pause it.
But wait,
She
there's
trying to
more.
gatekeep.
We're not done yet, as we see even more food when her kids come home. Look, I know she
Oh, is that a Pop-Tart?
gave that snack to her son, but you have an
But there's
entire
no way. There's no way you only gave him one, shawty. 2 Pop-Tarts come in a pack. You're not slick.
full of snacks right next to
How we
your
gonna
bed.
share
I
a
think
Pop?
it's safe to
What?
assume that you've had a couple
We
throughout
gonna
the day.
share a pack of Pop-Tarts?
I can't leave my children the way my daddy left me.
I want us to do more things as a family. She tries to do as much as she can, but she can do more.
I want to lose the weight. And the food is going to always be there, but I won't. If I keep on the way I'm going, I won't.
Now, Tara's eating here, but the kids aren't. That tells me that this isn't dinner, so it looks like Tara's just
Crazy.
sneaking in an extra meal before supper.
The weight just piled on from there to the point where I just lost count.
Jelly
You lost count or you can't count that high? Which one is it?
says she's addicted to
Which
sugar,
one is
and
it?
one trip to the supermarket confirms this.
When I saw the sweet, sugary cereal aisle, my cart just automatically turned. One of the main reasons I
Got so big she got a gravitational pull to food. She the first human planet.
I'm fat is because I have this addiction to sugar. It's my crack cocaine, it's my heroin, it's my everything.
We
What?
only see her specific.
Yeah, go ahead, delete this build and start over. You went too deep. You're cooked.
pick
The
out
Gatorade
ice
training
cream,
facility is
frosting,
not
and
saving
brownie
her
mix.
at this point.
They have all these different kinds of brownie mixes.
I think it's
Yes,
safe to
we
bet
have a
that
lot
she
of
didn't get
brownie
that too much
mixes
time
in the world.
produce aisle.
Oh, there's like a big bright light shining down.
Those is not heaven sent donuts.
It's really, really good.
I'll admit, I'm a little surprised here. I thought that
Yo.
the supermarket was going to be it for the sugar, but she orders a
looking
huge
like she
case of
tryna-
donuts
she-
before she even
I'm
gets
not
home
gonna say
and
that.
starts digging into them immediately.
It's so sugary, sweet, and delicious. I just want to make love to them with my mouth.
Yeah, that's what I, bro.
much-
I ain't gonna lie. She said it for me, but she was looking at it like she was trying to stuff a couple up her. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She talking about making love with it through the mouth. Y'all think she would eat the meat through the donut hole, bruh? That's how freaky I think she is. She gonna do some crazy things about that food. I ain't gonna lie.
She eats, but we never see that box again, so she really could have eaten them all.
I feel like I'm
she in
gonna be
heaven,
dead
boy.
within
I
5
can't blame her. I
years.
mean, it
feel
make
like
her
if
feel
I
good,
die,
but
she's gonna be the
Wait.
one that suffers more
oh,
than
she got kids. Look what bro. Why did they all got kids?
anybody. I want her to
Do
be
kids
able
just
to
make
see
you
that
want to
I can be
overeat?
good
What
too.
is it? Do they
But
stress you out
nothing in
that
my life
bad?
has changed.
Hey, well, at least dinner didn't look that bad.
I wish that I had been taught that food literally was fuel, but I don't eat just for fuel. I eat for enjoyment.
Paul
we
and
know
her kids
this.
start this episode by going to their local supermarket and loading up on the essential food groups.
Essential. I just see 2 sodas. But he said
I don't just like
essential.
food. I love food. I have a relationship with food. When it
Bro, so
tastes
she in
good,
too deep,
you
bruh.
get this feeling that it's like it's a happy place.
Wow, that's a lot of soda. And we can also see some
Yeah.
pudding, and I
Pudding,
think there's a couple
yeah.
cases of mac and cheese as well.
When I didn't have support of people or family members you know, food was still there.
Either way, just look at all those bags.
I mean,
that's a lot of food, and
I
most of it is
understand.
junk.
It's like I be understanding, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You like food ain't never switched up on her. As crazy as that sounds, but it's still like, come on, bro. Food gonna be your downfall, bro.
I'm going to dedicate myself to this, that I need to move to Houston to be closer to Dr. Zarden's office. But first, I need to say goodbye to Alan's family here in Atlanta.
Paula decides that she needs to move to Houston to commit
Strongest
to the weight loss.
F-150 of
But
all
before
time.
she does that, she needs to say goodbye to the family with a cookout.
Okay, we got chicken and hot dogs and hamburgers.
This can't be a real family. They don't want to see her succeed.
We have lots of food. I associate food with every good moment.
I mean, it looked like a delicious last meal, but
that looks delicious. So I
that's what I'm saying. It looked good though. It
for
looked
how
bust
much you've
down,
been eating, but just look at her go. I suppose I can give this a pass since it's her last meal before she truly starts her weight loss journey. But
I
there's no
hope so.
denying that that's a lot of meat.
I hate having to have my mom and Zach take care of me. I mean, it's humiliating.
Bro, they
Christina
really be
lives
having
with her
hospital
husband and is
beds
heavily
in
reliant
they
on both
house.
him and her mother to do just about everything for her.
Why she
I just
jiggling
sit
it
around
like
and eat all
that?
day.
Look at her. She over there looking hungry. Somebody feed her. Where's her plate?
Clearly going to town on it.
I fear that I'll just keep getting bigger until I do die. It's terrifying.
Bro,
May
why
I
she
also
just looking
remind
at
you
the
that she's-
food? Is she okay? Is she, bro? She looking at the food like Squidward was when the magic conch shell told him no.
He's already had McDonald's.
Get you some
That
food.
is just so much food.
When you become as heavy as I have,
I'm gonna edit it out.
I cannot do the things.
Bro, y'all be
that
showing
normal
some
take
sick
for
stuff
granted.
on here. I won't
We'll
lie.
wrap it up with this woman that eats
Oh,
so
ugh.
much she could fill an entire list. Penny.
This is my
Penny.
bed. This is my bathroom.
Sheesh.
This is my dinner table.
Sheesh.
Food addiction has become
Shawty got a 5-for-1 special, didn't she? All in one.
my life.
Penny is one of the more memorable characters on the show, and it is clear to see
Busting down
why.
good onion rings. Quit playing with her.
Grocery shopping for the house. It's usually junk. The list
we
is
know.
done, but I know she likes ice cream.
Penny,
Buddy, don't try to blame you getting ice cream on her. You like ice cream too. Don't try to hide it just because the cameras is rolling.
can't even leave
I
her
can't let
bed,
you do that
but
to
it's
her,
clear as
not
day
to
that
Penny.
she runs this family.
He buys whatever she tells him. And if he doesn't, he's going to be in trouble.
I mean,
trouble?
look at all
What's
the
he gonna
crap
do?
Ed brings home.
Chase
it's
him down?
ridiculously unhealthy.
Not let him
Later in
smash?
the episode, Penny and the family embark on a journey to Houston to seek the service of Dr. Now, but not before they grab a quick bite.
Premium chicken sandwich.
Crispy or grilled?
Crispy or grilled?
Crispy.
Grilled.
Ooh, you savage for that.
Crispy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Make that crispy.
Bro, stand on some type of my nigga. You act like if you ain't order it, she was gonna eat you. Like, come on, bruh.
You shouldn't be getting a crispy chicken sandwich.
course not.
And
Give
just
that
look
to
at Ed
me.
flinch when he accidentally orders grilled instead of crispy. That was a man terrified for his life.
Yeah, she was gonna sit on him as a punishment, cause ain't no way.
Seriously, this relationship is
Look,
so
bro, she
messed up
cuddling
that
her
we had to do
drink,
an
bro.
entire
Look how mad he is, bro. Imagine getting cheated on by a gas station drink.
video on it. Make
Like,
sure
come
to check out
on.
the card on the top
She
for
kissing
more
the tip
of
of the
these
straw
two.
instead of your tip.
Where do the ice cream man open up an account for somebody to get something off the truck every day?
Every day?
The best cook in the world.
Oh man, we started the video with a 2PF member, bro. Those of y'all that don't know what 2PF mean, bro, it stands for 2 plates full, bro. Cause that's exactly what she busting down right now.
That I can watch my 60 days of life and feel
God,
like a master
2
chef.
plates
Seriously, the food that some
overly
of these people
full.
eat will
Like,
make Gordon-
bro, what, bro? Is we 2 for 2, bro, on 2PF members, bro? Is that all we gonna see this vid, bro?
Some of these people eat will make Gordon Ramsay himself combust in rage. After getting showered and dressed, Carrie cannot wait to finally get some food in her system.
Food is like a best friend. It's a comfort. It's a joy.
I know
it's
you ain't
almost
lying.
euphoric. And when I'm eating, I don't hear anything else. I don't see anything else.
Her husband, Chris,
Yeah, Shawty got mukbang vision, not tunnel vision, mukbang vision.
delivers breakfast right to Carrie's chair, and just look at how much food there is. On the surface, it's just your typical breakfast foods: eggs, biscuits, and bacon. It's
Yeah,
definitely
it
not
look
the type of meal
good.
you should eat every
It's
day.
just
but
too
nothing
much
too bad
food.
to have on an occasion. However, what truly makes it stand out is the sheer quantity of the food. Just
Yeah.
look at how high that's stacked.
Yeah,
It's
nah,
ridiculous
overly
that one
stacked.
person eats all that just for
What you
breakfast.
said?
I'm the receptionist at a doctor's office, and I'm only able.
Bro, come on, bro. There's no way they gave her a drive-through headset. Shawty got on Flight's Burger King headset, bro.
She got a Burger King headset on. Take my order.
Ain't no way.
Able to do that because I can sit most of the day. And when I get there,
It's never too early for lunch.
Despite her size, Carrie
At least she ain't say brunch.
can still
You know,
work,
at least
and we
she ain't
get a
trying to
glimpse of what
combine
her
two
typical
meals,
lunch
bro.
looks like.
Lunch motivates me a lot, but I'm getting to where soon I won't even be able to go to work.
And yes, we will skip over the irony that she works at a doctor's office.
I know my weight's out of control now.
Good eats though,
My
ain't gonna
body's
cap.
getting to a breaking point.
Okay, 2 boxes for one person, not really off to a great start.
2
It
p.m.
is so hard for me.
We don't get a clear look at the actual food, but we can see that it's clearly not healthy.
Yeah.
One of the boxes is loaded up with fries and what appears
Good
to be
fries,
some type
good
of wrap,
tortillas,
a
good
gyro
little
maybe, while
burritos.
the other one is what I'm guessing to be hash browns and sides.
Takes a while to get close.
Oh, what the bro, why is Jamal showing off his BBL? God, put that junk back in the trunk. Oh my goodness.
Choice. I know
I'ma
I
edit that out.
eating ice cream at 10 a.m., but the idea of it seems to be what gets him out of bed in the morning.
Deidre loves the ice cream. Deidre
we know.
hears music coming around the block.
It
Deidre
gets him
gets
aroused.
up. He has
It
an
gets him
account
going.
with the ice cream man.
That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. At this point, bro, he gotta be training to defeat and eat the ice cream final boss, bro. Cause there's no reason for you to have a whole account.
Open up an account for somebody to get something off the truck.
He must be putting
I'm
stuff
with
on his
Frederick's mom
tab.
on this one. I've never heard of anyone getting an account with the ice cream truck.
Hey, what can I get for you today?
Lee, what's going on?
All right.
Let me get 3 sodas.
Alright, let me go to the left, bro. Hold on, bro. First thing first, this is an ice cream truck, not a corner store. What do you mean soda? Run it
Hey,
down.
what can I get for you today?
Lee, what's going on?
All right.
Let me get 3 sodas, 2 bags of hot Funyuns, a nutty buddy, a strawberry shortcake, an ice cream sandwich, 2 fudge round pies, and nutty buddy, a plain nutty buddy.
Is that it?
All right, I could see now.
At this point, bro, it's just fueled by the ice cream, bro. I get it, bro. Every day he wake up on E and he need to throw some ice cream in his tank to fill him back up, bro.
Why he has an account. Frankly,
he
that's
running off
just good
straight
news
ice
for the
cream fuel.
guy. That is an absolutely insane order. If I knew someone ordering that much that frequently, I'd make sure to stay on his good side.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Start my breakfast.
He single-handedly made the ice cream man a
The
millionaire.
ice cream and the snacks are just the start. It's good, but I get hungry.
Start?
as I-
Twin, you just ordered a whole cart. What do you mean?
Ice
What?
cream and the snacks are just the start. It's good, but I get hungry.
else
as
can
I
he
eat it.
possibly
So
eat?
what I like to get for my first meal is pizza usually.
And there he goes, eating it all, and apparently this only starts up his
should've
appetite
known,
for
bruh.
the day.
Oh my goodness, how much? How many pizzas is that, bro?
After ice cream for breakfast,
Come on,
it's pizza
bruh.
for lunch, and Cedric wasn't kidding. Apparently all that snacking only made him
Snacking.
hungrier. I mean, just look at
Snacking.
all that food. 4 separate boxes, all just for him.
I usually end up eating it all at once.
Listen up, Mr. 4PF. You're not Lil Baby. 4PF does not stand for 4 pizzas full, twin. Come on now.
So I can eat 2 full pieces with 2 orders of wings and the order of cheesy bread. But after I finish, you know I'm still hungry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, twin. You gotta delete your build after this, bruh. It's about time you go ahead and get your respawn.
I understand waste not, want not, but this is going way too far.
Yeah,
Finding a way to
this
down
is-
two
this is-
very
nah.
loaded pizzas,
God, look at this. Come on, dude.
2 orders of wings, and the cheesy bread in one sitting after
Good
a good
cheesy
chunk
bread,
of that
too.
morning ice cream. Damn, I pray for his septic system.
Oh, quick showing Auntie Cheeks fresh out the shower, bruh. Chill. No warning.
And her mother's making her breakfast.
I want to say most
No,
of the time.
no, 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 no,
She just
no,
finished
no,
taking
no,
a
no,
shower, and her
no,
mother's
no.
making her breakfast.
I want to say most of the
No, I refuse to believe this is not a family breakfast plate, bro. Please tell me y'all is splitting this, bro. I know it looked like Shorty got about 5 stomachs, but that don't mean she need 5 breakfasts. Come on, look at how many biscuits and eggs and bacon, like, yo.
time I get
Yo!
So basically, I'm still not saying no.
That might be the single largest...
Bro. And she not even done yet, bro. Shawty just added, look like what? Some eggs and ham, bro? What is she training for? The regular show excellent challenge?
12 eggs, chili, cheese, biscuits, and a fruit bowl. Finish in under an hour and your party eats for free.
Like, that's the only logical reason for her to have this much food.
That's right, finish the omelet and get the coolest hat ever invented for free.
The trucker hat wasn't even that cool.
I mean, it looks like one of those trays servers bring to carry out multiple meals at a restaurant, and it is loaded to the brim.
I've never seen a plate that big, bro.
I don't want to stop.
Shawty like the type of person you touch their plate, she bite your hand.
Much as I want.
Like I ain't gonna
This
lie.
shouldn't surprise anyone, but I do need to point out that the size of discrepancy between Tammy's plate and her mother's is insane. I mean, just look at all that food.
She
That is
making
a
love
giant
to them
omelet
biscuits.
with ham and cheese, 4 or 5 biscuits, loads of.
I'ma hold myself back, bro. I want to go to heaven.
Bacon, and I'm pretty sure there's some sausage in there too.
You placed
I'm
the
a
order?
saver.
Yes.
All right.
I got the 25 tender meal,
Bro, there's no way.
5-piece fried fish.
No.
I got fries and mashed potatoes.
God, did she like somehow, some way? Did she discover an unlimited storage glitch, bruh? How is she storing this much food in her stomach? Oh, it don't even look like 2 hours passed yet.
Some chocolate chip cookies with it. I can hardly wait for it to get here.
Family's over. Tammy places an order online for dinner, and just like breakfast,
No.
I've got 100.
What is that? Is that Popeyes? What is that?
Distributed among everyone.
Something has to change. If I don't do something different, I could very well die. My body.
No. Alright, bro. At this point, bro, like I said, matter of fact, bro, I'll take back what I said about Buddy. You for sure gotta delete this build. You deserve to respawn more than Buddy. I thought Buddy was doing bad, but you was recording you was doing a mukbang without the camera, like for fun. Like no, this ain't even a mukbang. This is just a regular lunch meal. This is crazy.
Parts could give out at any moment. My
God.
heart could stop.
Nah, this might be the wildest meal I've ever seen. Not a single crumb left, bruh.
Myself.
With
the food.
Took her
And it
10
appears I'm right.
seconds.
Tammy's daughter lays all the food they ordered out in front of her, and it sure looks like she goes through most of it herself. Now, let's be fair here. I don't think she ate all of the 4 massive containers, as we can see Tammy's daughter with a plate of her.
What plate? What? Did anybody see a plate, bro? What plate? Did she eat her daughter plate? What happened?
But I think we can assume that most of that order went to
And your
Tammy.
daughter low-key,
You
huh?
can see Tammy's daughter.
Your daughter low-key. I'm not gonna lie. I hope, hey, what's good, daughter?
With a plate of her own, but I think we can assume that most of that order went to Tammy.
Hey, I'm here to bring the chicken. Yes, because
Oh, man. Oh, let me get to the left, bro. Like a moth to a flame, bro.
Oh, so you mean to tell me you
I
finna
can't
eat all
eat
this
cat,
chicken?
though.
You wanted all this?
Nah, Shawty I would have had to leave this at the door, bro. Cause I know she probably ain't thinking about it. She probably ain't left that couch all day. I would have left the chicken at the floor. If she really hungry, she'll get up and go get it.
Oh,
See what I'm saying? I gotta let
so
Auntie
you
get at
mean
least
to
a
tell me
couple
you finna eat all
steps
this
in
chicken?
for the
You
day.
wanted all this? Irene, really? Mm-hmm.
Irene relies on her friend Trina to bring her lunch for the day, and Trina isn't shy about letting her know that this is too much food.
When I'm eating, it helps me forget everything else and block out a lot. When I have...
Bro, share, bro. She looking at you bust out. You know us black people love chicken, bro. You got Auntie over here crying, bro. Give me a piece of something.
Until the food is gone.
Now, we don't see exactly how much chicken Irene eats, but based on the scattered boxes on the couch, she goes
ate it
through
all.
You ain't even offer me a piece of chicken.
I knew you wanted some. I seen it in your
Chicken.
eyes.
I mean baked chicken. I'm trying to eat healthy for the kids, you know?
It's safe to say there is enough to share since Trina is calling her out about it, but that doesn't stop Irene from just eating every single piece.
Hey, Annie. I bought the food.
Ooh, they got some good Burger King bust down.
It's kind of conflicting.
There's no way. Why do I see 3 drinks, 3 fries, and 3 burgers, bruh? Is she about to clutch a Burger King 3v1, bruh?
I think because I want to tell her no, but then I know she's going to get angry. I do it because I love my Annie.
Dude.
But my aunt has to do better.
Oh, and in case you're wondering, this is
Nah,
all
you
for
tripping,
Irene.
bro.
Even
She
though
get
her
mad
niece
at me,
brought
I'm
the
telling
food,
her
she
she
doesn't
can only
eat
have
any of
one
it.
dinner
Irene is just
tonight,
using the couch as her
not
own
3.
personal table and dripping ketchup over everything as if the stuff rained from the sky.
Oh, what the? Hold on.
Ketchup over everything as if the stuff rained.
Dude, if the food demons ever got my face looking like this, bruh, throw it away, cause it gotta be laced, bruh. There's not a single piece of food that should have you acting like this, bruh.
Just like Trina, Irene's niece calls her out for eating that much food,
Oh, she
albeit she does it
having
in
too
a
much
much
fun with the
calmer
food.
way.
I just eat
We got
and spend my time
Stress
there.
Belly Bill.
Thanks to his addiction to food, Michael's day essentially begins and ends on the family couch.
Oh, Michael, my fault. You look like a Dave for some
So
reason.
most of my day is just spent eating, and I love eating.
I can't even cap though. He good bust down. Eggs. He might be the first person I ever seen on 600 pound life eat fruit with their breakfast, bruh. Fruit, yogurt, eggs. Okay, twin.
But I hate how
I'll clap it up for that
liver-killing
breakfast.
Food.
That's not
is
even.
basically
That's not even
destroying
that
my
much
life
for real.
already. even though I know what
See, if
it's
I eat
doing.
something like that, I'm just scared to
Scrambled
skip lunch.
eggs,
You know what I'm
toast,
saying?
bacon, and a muffin, but at least there's fruit in a bowl. What really makes this stand out is seeing his wife's plate when she sits next to him. If that doesn't show you Michael is eating too much, simply nothing
I've
will.
seen
So I
way
spent
worse.
the next couple of years
Way
going back
worse.
to food again until I got up to 450 pounds.
Michael is helping to make dinner, and if you like carbs, you'll like what they're making. Pizza, garlic bread, spaghetti, exactly one of the food groups is present in this meal.
My belly feels swollen to the point that the scars on my stomach.
Twin, come on, bro. 4 pizzas. 4 pizzas. Are you a 4PF member, bro? 4 pizzas full gang.
Hurt from the pressure.
It's not even
I
that you
still
eat 4
wanna
pieces.
stop.
It's the fact that you got 4 pieces of bread, 4 pieces of God dog, twin. Come
Because
on,
of how
bro.
food makes me feel.
Michael loads up on 4 slices of pizza and a giant bowl of spaghetti that is overflowing at the top.
And the worst part about that isn't what it's
What
doing
is
to my
that? Those
life.
hot dogs?
It's how it affects my family's life.
Oh,
He follows
everything.
that up with, well, I'll be honest, I don't really
Sooner
know
than later,
what
twin
it
gonna be
is,
built like
but
a
I know
4x4
it's not good
Rubik's
for
Cube.
you.
I've felt that way.
Oh my God! Are those the iron buns from SpongeBob?
Looks like those iron bun workout videos are really paying off.
I can even do it in my sleep.
Bruh, I knew those buns looked familiar. Now keep it a stack though, bruh. Would you smash? Now me, y'all know my rules, bruh. If you ain't petite, you can't get none of my sticky white treat. Hey, bruh, somebody add that, bruh. Somebody write that down, bruh. That's a new one, bruh. If you ain't petite, you can't get none of my sticky white treat. Facts.
Dottie is battling
That John
food
wobbling. Run it back one time for those that ain't see.
And I've felt that way for as long as I
Yeah! I don't even think she fit through the door with them yams.
battling food addiction, and the fight doesn't start off too good.
You don't have to have drugs every day. You don't have to have alcohol every day. But you have to have food to live every day.
I mean, fair
Can't
enough.
even
As
argue
human
with her
beings,
about
we
that.
do need food to live,
Facts.
but you don't have to eat fast food every day.
Can I get a double cheeseburger and fries and a 10-piece chicken nugget?
Before you say anything else, let's ask the magic conch shell.
Can I get a double cheeseburger and fries and a 10-piece chicken nugget?
No.
You heard what she said. No.
I have a...
Hey, put it back. Put it back. You heard what the magic conch shell said. Put it back now.
Love
now, Brittany. Whatever. What's shorty name?
Eat it, but I hate what it does to me.
Yeah.
Stop it. You know you love the way that junk got your trunk looking. Cause I do too.
That's not great.
Cause I do
Need
too.
to go with a large drink and that much dipping sauce, but we've seen a lot worse on this show.
Get that German chocolate.
All right. Oh no.
Why do I have the feeling that that cake's not getting shared?
Why are her cheeks hanging out the seat like a hot dog in a hot dog bun, bruh? Is this the first glizzy yacht? Is well, y'all know when y'all make like a sandwich, bruh, and the meat just hang out the ends? Why is it hanging out the seat like that?
You can get 12-pack of drinks.
I'll tell you what, they're on sale 3 for $12. Get 3.
And nobody needs that much
Oh
soda.
my goodness.
Just worried about Dottie's health.
Like, where do y'all find? Oh, look at Billy. Billy, look at Billy at.
I mean, just worried about Dottie's health. She's in love with me.
Billy be going crazy in them cheeks. Boy, I already know it.
Hey, there's the cake from earlier. To be fair, it looks like it's only...
Come on, bruh. They said you could have 1 slice of cake, not 1/2 of the cake, bro. Who is letting her get away with this? The magic conch shell already said no.
1 slice, but it is a big slice.
Is
yeah,
she-
like who needs a whole bowl?
And I bet how much you want to say, well, the baby ate half the cake. No, he didn't. He ate 2 spoonfuls of cake. He didn't eat the rest with you.
For a cake.
Once her son died, it was like...
Whoa. Run me back. Whoa.
Yeah, like who needs a whole bowl just
What?
for a cake?
Once her son died, it was like she gave up. That changed her dramatically. She just began to eat her
What you
pain.
mean?
June is using food.
Oh, so her son's death made her eat more? Okay.
So I feel bad criticizing her food choices too much, but come
Yeah,
on, look at that plate.
I mean, come on, bruh.
Of her son. So I
But at the same time, though, bruh, she didn't make that plate, bruh. You gotta think. I'm really gonna blame her family, because her family is like setting her up for failure with this. Like, come, bro, they just gave her a buffet for dinner. Come on now.
Eat her pain.
June is using food to cope with the loss of her son, so I feel bad criticizing her food choices too much. But come on, look at that plate. That is a huge plate, and it is loaded to the brim with a wide variety of food you just should not be eating on a regular basis. Chinese food is good,
I didn't even know they made
but you
plates
don't
that
need
big,
to get
bruh.
that much of it.
I can't comprehend you, Scar. And I fed him his whole life.
Oh, we're going back for more, I guess.
It's so crazy because I know I'm not feeding him, and I know he doesn't want me to keep eating, but I can't stop.
This isn't editing it.
Hold on, what she said, bro?
I know he doesn't. Crazy because I know I'm not feeding him, and I know he doesn't want me to keep eating, but
Wait. Are you telling me since her son died, she's been eating for her, then eating another plate in the name of him? Cause I'm not trying to judge, you know, hey, R.I.P. her son, for real. But like, how can you eat for somebody that's not alive? Like, yo, this is wild.
But I can't stop.
This isn't editing. It's
Like,
clearly a
what?
different plate than before. This time,
I
we've
ain't
got
never heard
rice,
no
various
excuse like
forms
that.
of
Like, how do
chicken,
you
and I think
argue
that's
with
a
that?
spring roll on
You know what I'm
the end.
saying?
I want some nachos and a burrito. I want extra beef, extra cheese.
All right, now stop it. You ordering for 3 people. This is not for 2. Now I gotta call you out. You wilding right here. This is not a meal for 2. This is a meal for 4. Like, come on now.
And extra sour cream, of course.
Looks like we're on to Mexican now, and June's not shying away. Multiple fast food trips a day. You don't need me to tell you that's a bad thing.
Can I have nacho grande, 2 stuffed burritos, gorditas with extra beef, a chalupa, and 2 hard shell tacos?
You know what?
Oh
Making a
boy,
meal
that's
for
a long
5,
order.
bro.
And that's
At
just
this
for the
point.
2 of them.
If my son saw me
Come
right
on.
now, it would hurt him. I love my son.
And that's what's crazy. So, all right, cause like you know, you just said, say it again. There you
If my son saw me right now, it would hurt him.
See, so you eating for you and your son, but you know if he saw you eating for him, he wouldn't like it. So is that really even an excuse for real?
I love my son, but I'm not ready to go see him.
Actually, most of that is for her. That is a lot of food, but it actually
Better
should have
stop
been
eating like that,
more.
sonny.
Did you look at the paper? Yes, I did. You couldn't have. I had an order and came through drive-through, and you guys didn't put an item in the bag at all.
Oh my
June,
goodness,
those
bro.
workers were doing you a favor. Whatever it is you ordered, you don't need it.
The only time
Doing you
I
a
do
favor is
give
crazy.
up is to get.
Oh, where are they finding these builds at, bruh?
Whatever it is you ordered, you don't need it.
The only time I do
Like
give
everybody's
up
build
is
so far has been so unique.
to get food.
After her show, the first thing Brittany does every day is head to the kitchen.
I think about food non-stop from the moment I wake up till the moment I go to bed.
Oh, we know.
I know that's not normal. I can't remember a time when food
busted down.
wasn't
Is
the
that
most
cake?
important thing to me.
Wait a minute, you're starting your day with cake? That's a bold choice, Brittany. I mean
it
even
makes
sausage
sense.
and eggs would have been a better way to start the day.
Think about it, bruh. You start every day with cake, you gonna end up with a lot of cake, which is why she got that natural BBL.
I am a
You know what I'm
full-on
saying?
enabler, and I am
She got
very
that
aware of
monkey
enabling.
back
Actually,
there.
you're gonna have to work here for a minute.
Why?
Gotta get the mac and cheese.
Every single person who walks by me is looking me up and down. Like I'm not a person, like I don't have any right to be here. And then the pathetic little
I
smiles
mean, they might
that
be
they do
looking at
me,
you,
it's
you know,
just
you got a little
enough
cutie
to make me
face,
not
you
ever
know?
want to come onto my house again.
No free ads after all, but we know they grab ice cream, cheese, and a whole lot of junk food when they check out. Not exactly anything you'd see in a Weight Watchers catalog.
Brittany alone could eat as much food as a normal family of 4 would order.
I have a feeling we're about to see that theory tested.
God,
Keep in
no,
mind,
with that
she's
4
already eaten
pizzas?
cake and ice cream today.
I will eat until I feel like I'm gonna throw up. And then that doesn't even stop me. And when I'm done, I think I'm the most nastiest, most disgusting person in the world.
My lord, look at her.
Whoa! Brittany! Brittany. Is you bending it over for me? Look like she arching that back for BBC. Is you arching that little back for me? I mean, hey, I appreciate the offer, but you don't want me to beat them Doonies down. Trust me. Matter of fact, you know what? I'll do it under one condition, bro. If you want me to hit it from the back, you gotta stop eating snacks. That's the only way I'ma hit it. You know, that's the only way I'ma hit it. If you willing to do that, hey, go ahead and hit me up on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, sure, the husband's having some of it, but
You
I
better
think it's
watch
safe
your
to
wife,
assume
man. She
most of
trying
that
to get
massive
piped
order
down
ended
by
up in Brittany's
Lord
stomach.
Taking my wife on a
BBC.
date. Our date nights are in-house.
I've never been able to be
Date
affectionate
night.
with him. We're intimate in ways that we can be, but actual physical intercourse we've never had.
That's why she want my big black chocolate bar. You know what, bruh? Forget about my condition, bruh. I admit it, I lost a bet, bruh. Cause I gotta hit this for the experience points. Forget being petite, bruh. She can get the meat. I gotta show her a good time since Billy right here can't do it.
We're not done yet. After all of that food, I suppose it's time for dessert with a massive soda and cookies. That's gotta be it though, right?
This body that I'm in is because of that little girl screaming inside saying, no one protected you.
Nope. Gotta have the bedtime snack too.
Going to the grocery store.
What's on the menu for our dinner tonight?
You had asked me the other day to get kielbasa, and you want pierogies?
If they have them, yeah.
Anything else?
They're really good bread there. Italian bread? Please? Yeah.
No.
Only health.
Let's ask the magic conch shell.
Italian bread?
No.
You heard her. Stop asking.
Choices. I see.
No vegetables, right?
No vegetables.
Like, dude, look at his build. Bro got the stretch belly, trampoline, pancake build. Like, you can't even wake up on the wrong side of the bed because you wake up on both.
No vegetables.
Like, seriously, dude, you shouldn't be joking about not eating vegetables. And the fact that mom's laughing too. Hey, Siri, define enabler.
Can I have the fries, Mom, please?
I hate that this is our life and that this is Rob's life.
Dinner is just as well balanced a meal as lunch is. It looks like we've got some fried chicken wings, but you gotta have fries too. Potatoes are vegetables, technically, even if they have...
Potatoes is seasonings, ain't it? Or not, condiments. That's what potatoes is.
Been fried in hot oil.
I'm full, but this is just too good. I may have like 2 more of the wings, but otherwise I'm done.
Yeah, turns out he pushed it.
Wait. Whoa, bro.
Technically, even if they have been fried in hot oil.
I'm full, but...
Where the f did the food go, bro? Did he vacuum his whole plate in 1 second? Where did it go?
Technically, even if they have been fried in hot oil.
I'm full, but this...
Oh my goodness. And I know he's still hungry, bro.
This is just too good. I may have like 2 more of the wings, but otherwise...
Bro, slow down, bro. You about to throw up. You can't even breathe no more.
Turns out he pushed it. Who could have seen that coming?
Some of the food might have went down the wrong pipe.
Does it really matter?
Yes, it matters. Why don't you just take one?
No, forget it. It's all right. All right, I'll take one.
That was the quickest decision he ever made. He better fill up his 8th stomach. I knew he had more room.
Wow, Rob really needed a lot of convincing to get that one final wing.
The only thing that really helps calm me
He
down.
got a cartoon drumstick.
Look, long drives are rough, but maybe you shouldn't be eating a drumstick the size of Big Bird.
If he's hungry, he needs something to eat.
No, just because he's hungry, that does not mean he needs to eat something. That's not how weight loss works.
Today
Got
I
a
was
limitless
craving a
belly.
burger, and I think I have to be
Every
able to
time,
enjoy
everything he
food
eats, it
just
just
a
stretch
little.
out
Doctor
more and
wants
more.
800 calories, and I have no idea what that would be in actual food.
Sean, buddy, Google exists. If you
Sean, buddy, food scales exist.
want to know how many calories a burger is, you have the internet.
He's worse off now, and he looked like he maybe put another 50 to 100 pounds on. Yeah, Dima's getting much worse.
Yo, is he feeling on, buddy? Yo!
Another 50 to 100 pounds on. Yeah.
Yo, why Dr. Now feeling on his yams, bruh?
Dima's getting much worse.
Predictably, the one fast food meal a day diet did not work too well.
So, are you on an 800 calorie diet?
Truthfully, we're
800
probably
calories?
getting closer to 14 to 1,500 calories a day, and sometimes even a little more than that.
Well, that's not
I mean, at
great,
least he
but
being
it's certainly
honest.
better than his
But 800 calories a
2,500
day is
to
kinda
3,000
crazy,
calories
even
he
for
was
like
getting
me.
before.
I'm still dealing with trying to say no to Sean on snacks in between meals.
Kudos to the mom. At least she accepted she's a part of the problem, and it's clear she's forcing his eating habits to be better than they were, even if they're not
Good
perfect.
bacon in the fridge.
So subscribe if you haven't already for more content like this. Click that bell and let's dive right into it.
But once I start to get the things I want, I can calm down.
That bell and let's dive right into it.
But once I start,
I hope Twin was like a army veteran, bruh, cause ain't no way diabetes already caught up to him, bruh.
to get the things I want, I can calm down a bit.
Let's start this off with LB, a larger fellow from
Wait, his
Lexington.
name is what?
I can calm down a bit.
Let's start this off with LB.
His name is LB? Is that why he has a linebacker build? It's either that Oh, you weighed so many LBs when you was a baby, your parents had no choice but to name you LB. Either way, it makes sense, bruh.
LB, a larger fellow from Lexington,
Welcome to my
South
600
Carolina.
LB life, stupid ass.
When LB wants to get sodas and snack cakes and potato chips, it makes me feel awful. What am I supposed to do? Tell him no?
Yes.
To me, that's the only thing left that he has.
What
Good
you
Lord,
mean?
how much soda was that? Like so much soda.
You the one
If
helping
that's
him
your
put on all the
question,
LBs.
Yes, you're supposed to tell him no.
This shouldn't be my life, and this shouldn't be her life.
Nah, come on now.
And if I could go back in time and
Queso double-handing drink is absolutely insanity, bro. You gotta slow down some, G. Come on now.
change the things that
Chill,
happened
Case.
that led me here, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Whoa, looks like I spoke too soon. We might be home from the supermarket, but you gotta love double fisting it before dinner.
Yeah, he wild.
I just wish she'd give me some space at times and let up, because sometimes I just want to seclude myself.
LB, you want something to eat?
Yeah,
Oh, you know that.
Give me 2 hot dogs and 2 hamburgers.
The family's having a cookout.
That's not that much,
order
for
for
real.
a first plate.
It's not uncommon for me to eat the portions of 2 or 3 grown men.
Looks
I
like the order
understand,
got
bro.
a little bigger.
Putting on
I can see the hot
LBs is
dogs
in
and
your
burgers,
DNA.
but it looks like he got some beans and pasta salad in there too.
I'll keep eating or drinking until I get that like full filling.
All right,
He
bro.
ain't
How many?
kidding.
How,
LB
yo,
is
how?
downing
Yo,
a lot
yo,
of
how?
food
How?
and showing no
How many
signs of
plates
slowing
does he
down.
gotta eat?
I never thought enabling LB would lead.
All right, bro. I can't even call you like a 4PF member, bro. He done leveled up, bro. I gotta give him a new rank, bro. He unlocked UPS. Unlimited plates swallowed, bro. Because he don't get full at all.
What it is now. I feel like
Or should I call it FedEx? Because he definitely getting fed extra. No cap.
live long.
And for good measure, there's another plate. Sure,
Dog.
why not?
Bro had like 8 plates.
With the help of her son Zachary, Tammy Lynn
What-
gets to work making dinner.
What Tammy cooking for
I
us
feel
today?
guilty. I feel bad because this is not
Oh,
how
good ground
things are
beef.
supposed to be.
So far, it
Ain't
looks
gonna
like
lie,
dinner's
bro.
gonna
Dog, I need a shorty that know how to cook, bro. But the last one that told me she could cook straight up lied to me, bro. Peep game. Shorty hit me up. She said she cooking Italian food, right? She got the lasagna, pasta, garlic bread, and all the rest of the above, right? So boom, I pull up to the spot, right? I see the food on the stove, so I'm not thinking much of it, right? She give me a plate, I'm busting it down. Mind you, I'm eating it. It's tasting kind of familiar, right? I'm like, hold on, did she steal my mama recipe? You know what I'm saying? So I get up to go throw in my napkin and tell me why she got a Panera bread bag in the trash.
Say you swear to God, bro.
Dog, when I tell you, disappointed ain't even the word, boy. I went ahead, took me a to-go plate, left out, told her I had something to do, and blocked her. Cause how dare you lie to KingZayyy? You know what I'm saying? So I need me a cooking mama.
be some
Tammy,
type of ground
what
beef
you doing
and
after
cheese
5
mix.
p.m.
Definitely
today?
not
You
healthy,
know
but
what
not
you
the worst thing
doing?
in
I
the
need
world
me
either.
some dinner.
Since Tammy's lived with me,
Oh yeah, you chefing up, ain't it?
her eating habits have gotten worse. I tried
Right,
to
butter
tell
on
her
the bread
that
is
she
crazy.
shouldn't eat like she does.
That's
Okay,
kind of
maybe
crazy.
I spoke too soon.
How much you want?
But you gonna make sure I'm fed.
More? Yes.
Oh yeah, go ahead, give her
Starting
half
today.
the tray. She deserves it.
Enough?
For sure.
Looks like it's shepherd's pie and a whole lot of it. It also looks like we've got some type of bread too because carbs are fun.
Yeah. Good dinner rolls.
Hey Zach, can you
Good
come get this
filet-o-fish.
plate?
Tammy Lynn clears her plate, but she's not done for the night. Far from it.
But I know I'm eating myself to death. My
Good,
weight
sweetest,
is out of control.
Yo, Shawty got all the good snacks.
A delicacy.
I haven't been grocery shopping by myself without another adult with me in a good 10 years or more.
Now, credit where credit's due, Tammy Lynn is one of the show's bigger success stories, and you could see just how much she's improved by the end of the episode.
Okay, Tammy.
And that's been
You
an
know, hold
unexpected
on.
surprise. That's been wonderful.
Do your thing. Oh yeah, okay. And that's what I like.
Been an
Hold
unexpected
on.
surprise. That's been
You lost all that weight, but you still kept the yams. Yeah, shout out Tammy, man.
Wonderful.
You know?
What's that?
And that would be grapefruit juice.
Oh, okay. I am very proud of my mom's progress.
Yeah, W Tammy,
Can you
man.
give me
No
some
cap.
veggie broth?
Like I say,
She
hey
really
Tammy,
did work hard
if
to
you
improve
want to pull up
herself,
on me
and
after
moments like
5
this
p.m.
are
for
really
din
what the show
I'm
is
ready.
all about. Breakfast?
Eating is my happiness.
Breakfast.
It makes me.
Bro, this is something I expect Queso to eat when he wakes up. Not you.
Hold up, that is not breakfast.
Shorty
That is an
down
absurd amount of nachos under any
Dorito Loco
circumstance,
Taco
but this is what
Nacho.
Octavia eats right after waking up.
It look buzzed down, but breakfast is
After I
crazy.
finish my meal, I'm already thinking about eating again.
Shorty, leave the food alone. If I see you another plate of food in the next 30 minutes, I'm calling Food Protective Services. Let's end world hunger, not your hunger. Please.
What I'm gonna have next, and I can't wait.
I'm done.
She finishes up her well-balanced breakfast, but
I'm
what
done.
will come next?
Well-balanced is crazy.
Here, those are for you.
Oh, hold on. W-I-T. You know, she got all the snacks. The kids gonna love her.
Well, sharing is caring,
W
so good
Candy
for Octavia
Lady.
for handing those out. On the other hand, though, you really shouldn't have an entire plastic bag worth of snacks within arm's reach.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
A Southwest salad sounds amazing.
Sounds delectable.
I want some barbecue.
Let's ask the magic conch shell.
Can I have something to eat? No.
You heard what the conch shell said. You're not getting it, shawty. At all.
Don't you want some?
I would
No.
rather have a salad.
I want the barbecue place, so that's what I'm gonna get.
I respect the...
You know what? Just go on ahead and give it to her. I can hear it in her voice. If you don't get it, she probably gonna eat one of the kids.
effort there, but it sounds like barbecue
Go
is
ahead
going
and
to
give it
win
to
out.
her, bruh. Don't even argue.
Sure,
Yep.
barbecue.
Yeah, look, shout out. Yep, she had to go get it. You know, you just saved the whole
This
child's
isn't
life.
a life.
Yep, here comes the barbecue. Let's see what we got.
What we got?
I'm
Ooh,
existing.
we got good ribs. Quit playing.
I'm not able to
Good
experience the
steak
things
fries.
I want to, places I want to go. I feel like I'm in jail.
I get it, though. But y'all gotta think, though. This is actually kind of crazy. All she did today was wake up, eat the biggest nacho breakfast I've ever seen, roll around the bed about 3 times, and get barbecue ribs and fries, bruh. I would feel like I was in jail, too. You're not doing nothing but eating and sleeping.
We don't see her
How does
actively
she
eat
even
it,
use
but
the
we also
bathroom?
see 2 closed bags on Octavia's table. So if she had even more after the ribs, that's a serious problem.
Hey, Sean.
Who's this? Derricus? Who is... What? Derek? Who? What type of name is that?
Sienna needs a caretaker, and Derek
this
comes
the
over to
caretaker?
bring her some food.
Did you eat?
No. Can you give me some burritos?
Okay.
And hash browns?
Okay. How many do you?
Caretaker or personal chef? How many burritos?
Can you give me some burritos?
Okay.
And hash browns?
Okay. How many do you want?
How many?
4.
Okay.
4.
4 burritos and what?
6 hash browns?
This is not a caretaker. This is a food maker. I'm telling you right now. Bro, what do you mean 4 burritos and 6? Bro, what?
Can I please have a large stuffed crust?
Didn't
Pepperoni
Shorty
pizza?
just eat?
The cinnamon bites thing, and that's all. Thank you.
The editing makes it seem like this call happens not long after he leaves,
Yes,
and the sunlight in
this
the
happened
shaded
about
windowsill helps us draw a
30
similar
seconds
conclusion.
later, bro.
I
She
can't
ain't even,
imagine a world where anyone would need a
I ain't even see her eat the hash browns and
large
burritos.
pizza after downing all his breakfast.
And she kind of almost lost it. It broke
Lost
my heart
what?
to see my mom that upset. So it was just awful. I didn't know what to do, and I just wanted to eat, but I couldn't while I was in the hospital. So I didn't gain much for a bit.
The pizza is here, and she is not slowing down at all.
Yo,
That
we
large
can
pizza
bro,
and
look at
cinnamon
her
bites-
face, bruh.
The pizza is
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like you can see it in her face, but she don't want to eat it, bro. It's like you can tell how sad she is on the inside, bro.
here,
You know,
and she is
like,
not slowing
dude,
down
this is
at
actually
all.
kind of
That large pizza and
sad.
cinnamon bites are completely gone before long.
So things
She had
got
to
really
roll up the
bad, and I
leg
just
sleeve
shut
to
off.
finish the
I
last
was
slice
in
of
this
pizza.
downward
Like, this is
spiral
bad.
Until my mom came and got me.
Bro, donut.
And of course, you can't have
Do I
cinnamon
got- Are you
bites
are you a
without
part of
cinnamon rolls to
UPS
follow.
too, gang?
Thank you. You're welcome. I gotta head to work.
No comment, bro.
Here's your stuff. Okay. There you go. All right, love you. Love you too. All right, bye.
Bye.
Bro just gained 2,000 calories off that one kiss. You don't gotta eat again for the rest of the day. I'm telling you right now, bro.
I'll see you later.
Hold up, that's not breakfast. That's a whole pizza.
I
It doesn't
mean,
even
I
look
guess
like a
breakfast pizza.
It looks like
I mean-
cheese.
I mean,
Granted,
hey,
Paul got it from a
breakfast
gas
pizza, it
station,
just
but
come in
that's
all
still
types of
ridiculous.
shapes, sizes,
And
and-
my goodness, look at how big that is. That's at least 6 slices of pizza, a donut, and I think that's fries in those cups.
and it kind
But
of makes me
it's
a little
crazy, bro. One
embarrassed,
donut get me
but
full.
Not enough to stop.
Matter of fact,
It
I might
makes
have to
me
go
more
dunking.
when no one is around. Food and me have a special relationship.
Once again, what I'd consider food for a day is only a warm-up meal for Lindsay. After all that, she
Warm-up
goes to
meal
the
is
kitchen and makes
crazy.
herself 2 loaded plates.
Yeah, we got another UPS member, bro. How many plates is she gonna eat today, bro? I got the over on 8 plates, bro. I'm finna set up a parlay right now, bro. I got Shorty eating over 8 plates today, bro. I got $500. Who wanna bet, bro? Right now we got 2.
Of nachos with cheese, salsa, and I think I see some jalapenos on there too.
I know how much I eat.
There go 2 more. That's 4 gang. Hold on. Let me find out. I'm gonna hit my parlay.
Because he knows it won't help.
Let me find out.
Now for dinner, it looks like we're going with microwave mac and cheese.
But I don't think Paul understands what I struggle with.
Ooh. Oh, twin. There go 5, 6. There go 6. I'm about to hit my parlay now. Y'all think I'm joking?
Can and should give up alcohol, but I can't just stop eating.
Okay, maybe it's a bit more than just mac and cheese. That is a lot of food for just the 2 of them.
Melissa called and said she's in town. And her and a bunch of the girls were going to go out, and I told her that I would go out, and then I bailed. I just didn't want to go.
You just wanted to eat. It's okay to admit it. You just wanted to stay home and eat, but at least don't lie to your friends.
That's
messed
up. She was pretty disappointed.
Oh wait, is that 7-8, bruh? Is that 7 and 8, bruh? Did I just hit my pot? Wait, no, I said over 8.
But she was.
I said
Scratch
over
that.
8.
Apparently, that's only food for Lindsay.
I need things to change. I know I'm letting food and my eating destroy
Shorty
my
about to
whole
cash in my parlay.
And no,
This is
the
sad.
whole video makes it very clear. Paul didn't have a single bite of any food on either plate.